groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Back at the Smoothie King Center, Todd Graffinini, John DeShazer with you. Get set for NBA action. It's the Pelicans and the Rockets. Time now for your starting lineups. First for the home-standing Pelicans, 17-12 overall, 9-5 in this building, 6th in the Western Conference, under third-year head coach Willie Green.
CJ McCollum, 6'3" guard, Lehigh.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Brandon Ingram, 6'9", forward, Duke.
Zion Williamson, 6'7", forward, Duke.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11", center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
And that starting five is 8-3 as a unit. For the Rockets, they're 14-12 overall. They're 2-10 away from home. First-year head coach Ime Udoka has completely flipped this team as far as the defensive intensity, and it reflects in the numbers. And the lineup's been very consistent since day one. Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet are the guards, along with Dylan Brooks, who, of course, will lock you down defensively. Jabari Smith Jr., in his second year out of Auburn, has really come on, averaging 14 points per game, but he's had 3 20-point games and a 30-point game, and the 30-point game was last week, so he's playing really well. Alperen Sengun, who in my mind is their most improved player in his third year out of Turkey, very skilled big man. He's averaging 20 points per game in the last 4, including 22 points and 15 rebounds last night against the Dallas Mavericks. Those are your starting lineups. An active list presented by Morris Bart. E.J. Liddell, Darian Sebron are out tonight. Larry Nance Jr., Matt Ryan, we talked about that in the open. And shame on me, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Zeller is also out tonight with an ankle injury. He's been really good for us. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl had a nice role in that game in Cleveland, and look for him to be in there as well, backing up Jonas Valanciunas. Those are your inactive lists. Keys and Tip are next.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts,
BetRivers is the place.
Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
Behind the back flip. Bounce feed to Zion, who drives it and throws it down with a left hand.
Cox, bringing us closer. Energy, we power life.
Brute force. Zion says, no you don't, Beard.
Ibotta, Cash back made easy. And by Smoothie King. Rule the day.
P.I. drives in. Finger roll.
Here's Todd Graffanini.
Wow. All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Rockets from downtown New Orleans. Keys to the game presented by Ibotta. Cashback made easy, John DeShazer.
Well, can the Pelicans force their pace on Houston? Houston only allows about 8 fast break points a game. That's the fewest in the league. Pels score 14 fast break points a game, but can they get the game at their pace? And you heard Willie Green talking about how Houston wants to get their hands on you. The Pels have to play through that physicality without getting frustrated.
No question. Your officiating crew tonight, they'll have a lot to do with that. Bill Kennedy is the crew chief. C.J. Washington, the referee. Matt Boland is the umpire. Pels in the red, statement edition uniform tonight. Crescent City around the dark blue numeral in the front, dark blue number in the back. Gold, red, and blue trim down the side. White Association edition uniforms for the Rockets. Tops, bottoms in white. Red Rockets across the chest. Red numerals front and back. Pels will go right to left. Rockets left to right as you view it on your radio dial and mobile device. If you've got a sync with League Pass or Bally's New Orleans, you flip that. As Bill Kennedy will toss it up, and a late jump by Jonas. He wins the tip, and the Pels will have the opening possession, and Zion Williamson will bring it into the front court, as always, guarded by Dylan Brooks when those two get together. Now Jonas, get it down deep to Zion, and he lays it in. He sealed off Van Vliet, and after that, it was academic.
Perfect. That's exactly what Zion needs to do, because if Dylan Brooks is going to guard him, he gives away a size and weight advantage.
And Brooks also, again, he is going to guard Zion one-on-one the entire way. Sengun has been really good for them, and that's the best part of his game in my mind that's improved, the passing. He faked the jump shot and then hit Jabari Smith coming down the right baseline for the dunk.
You've got a big that passes like that, the movement continues.
Jonas misses the mid-range, left of the lane, rebound Smith. Now Sengun up top. We're tied at 2. Handed off to Green. Now Van Vliet. Wanted a 3, didn't take it. Free throw line, Sengun looking for a cutter. Oh, he got Jonas up in the air, then backs up from the nail and misses the mid-range. So both centers miss a mid-range.
Jonas is going to have to be careful. He's gotten them a couple times on the pump fake.
Sengun is so skilled in his third year. Now McCollum, after a pass from Zion, left wing 3, no good. And Sengun tapped the rebound out to Green. He actually jumped over Jonas to get there. Green, who's been in a bit of a scoring slump as of late, crosses over, get it, tipped. Sengun's going to run it down past the hash mark. Up top, Smith, jump shot for 3, clang, and the rebound to Brandon Ingram. We're 2-2, 90 seconds in. Zion right of the lane, lost it. Rolled right to Green, gift turnover. Green going to go coast to coast and missed the layup. Tipped off the glass by Brooks. Sengun tipped the rebound to himself. And there's your turnover leading to points.
Well, you want the transition defense to be a little bit better than that, though.
Herb misses a layup down the other end.
Yeah, Herb forced one on that one.
Back the other way, Van Vliet. Again, they're going to muddy it up. This is the best team in opponent field goal percentage. They just want to play D. Smith for 3, you know it. And it's quickly 7-2.
Well, Jabari Smith really having a nice season after that rookie year that was a bit rocky.
They're holding opponents to 43.9% per game. Pels start out 1 of 4, and obviously have missed the last 3 shots. Trying to seal Zion again. Brooks won't let it happen. Now Ingram, 1-on-1 with Van Vliet. Up top, Jonas, fake a 3, shot clock at 2. Now take a 3, clang, long rebound out to the right. Zion Williamson backing down Brooks, get it up top. Ingram steps into a 3. That's no good. I have no idea why nobody can shoot against this team.
You know, and these are open shots now. These are open looks.
Brooks for 3, cracked the glass left of the rim. But, I mean, this is everybody in the league. Cannot shoot against the Rockets. McCollum, 2-man game with Jonas, drives in, bad pass, deflected and taken by Green. This is a terrible start. Green will Euro in, lays it in. 6 straight empty possessions for New Orleans. 9-2 Houston.
Pels are about a possession away from the timeout, probably.
I agree. McCollum stops right of the lane. Get it up top, Ingram. Get it down low, Jonas. 1 dribble. Let's see if we see that baby hook. We do.
Yeah, this is where the Pelicans can take advantage of them. You can bang them around down low because you've got the size advantage with Valanciunas and with Zion.
By the way, they're first in opponent 3-point percentage as well at 31.7. And they're off to a good start tonight. New Orleans is 0 for 3. And none have been close. Van Vliet for three left wing. High off the heel, long rebound to McCollum. CJ front court right. Seals off Zion, right block. Back to McCollum. Fires a three. Got it. Right wing.
Yeah, you're getting open looks. You're getting into the right places and the right people. You just got to make the shots, especially if you got Zion posted up.
A little better there. First points for McCollum, and it's 9-7 Houston. Sengun to Van Vliet. Drives to the right elbow. Cut off by Herb. Up top, Sengun. Pump fake. Drives into the lane. Throws it up off the glass. No. Weak side rebound, Williamson.
Nice D by JV.
Outlet pass to McCollum. CJ one-on-one with Green. Little stutter step move. Chest it to Z, right wing. They're telling him take a three. They won't. Instead, get it to Valanciunas, who misses a baby hook.
Yeah, that's the play you want, though. You got the post up.
Green, deep right wing three. In and out, no good. That was a round and out. That was halfway down. Rebound Valanciunas. So they're cooling off a little bit. 9-7. New Orleans trails by 2. 7:20 to go first quarter. Again, they're daring Zion to shoot the three. And this time he says, take that, Dylan Brooks, right wing.
Big Z in your eye.
That is his third made three of the season in 8 attempts.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're gonna shoot it that way, maybe you should take a few more.
Dylan Brooks was on the West Bank. I mean, he's begging him to shoot. Sengun, fake a three, drives to the dotted line. Oh, beautiful Euro.
What is it with the Sengun pump fake that everybody's going for? He doesn't want to take that three.
He had a move exactly like that last night against Dallas. Euro into the lane and an easy layup. 11-10 Houston. Now Herb right at the top for three. Clang. And it's off Sengun, but he saves it. And he outlets to Green. Green front court, shovels to Van Vliet, but behind him and out of bounds down below us in the scorer's table. With that, we'll have a timeout. Well, they've let him play here, JD. Yeah. There wasn't a whistle blown in that entire sequence.
I don't know if a foul was committed, and I mean, the Pelicans are getting great looks, so it's just a matter of making the shot.
Houston 11, New Orleans 10, 6:32 to go first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Saints fans, Cam Jordan here. Get ready for game day at the Saints VIP tailgate, brought to you by BullseyeEventGroup.com. The VIP tailgate is 3 hours prior to kickoff before every Saints home game next to the Superdome at Benson Tower. Bullseye Events Group's Saints VIP tailgate is open to all ages, features a premium buffet by Food Network chef Aaron May, and a premium open bar for 3 hours. Start Saints game day the right way. Get your Saints VIP tailgate tickets today at BullseyeEventGroup.com.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Parker McCollum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCollum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCollum Live.
Pelicans continue their holiday homestand with a clash against the Memphis Grizzlies. That'll be Tuesday night, so they're right back here in this building. Next up, the Jazz, and then a New Year's Eve showdown against the Lakers. Spend your holidays with Zion, B.I., CJ, and the squad. Visit Pelicans.com today. Get your tickets to these exciting matchups. 6:32 left first quarter. Houston 11, New Orleans 10.
Pelicans have already turned it over a couple of times. Houston scored buckets off both of them. So that's obviously one of the things the Pelicans want to make sure that they keep down in this game. Turn it over 18 times the first time. Don't get into that area again because you don't want to give them more help than they need.
All right, only one sub in for either team, and that's Trey Murphy coming in for Zion. So Murphy had that 28-point performance in Cleveland. Is first off the Pelicans bench here tonight. New Orleans ball out of the break. Herb, right wing, get it to Trey. With 6 threes in Cleveland. Bounce feed to Jonas, left wing, back to Trey. 2-man game. Murphy double team, shot clock at 4. That was about as bad a possession as you could possibly have. Murphy lost it out of bounds.
Yeah,
Yikes.
They pinched him because they know a shooter's on the floor, so they're not going to give him the open looks that they've been giving the Pelicans so far.
So that's 3 turnovers. They've all been gifts. Sengun behind the back. Up top, Green, hand in the face, McCollum. Now Sengun sets a pick on Green. Back to Sengun at the nail. Fall away floater, rim glass good. Don't make that every time. Just don't fall for the pump fake.
Yeah, don't fall for the pump fake. Force them to score.
13-10. Pels just still trying to find themselves here tonight. Ingram mid-range. Nope. Weak side tip. And that's on the deck. Murphy comes away with it somehow. Up top, McCollum steps into a straightaway 3. That's off the mark. Yikes.
Yeah.
Pels are 2 of 7 from the 3-point arc and 4 of 13 from the floor. And Houston is doing exactly what they want to defensively, as they're going to get a backcourt. Whoa, no, that hit Sengun. It hit Sengun. It should be backcourt. Smith will make a mid-range. What are we looking at down there? Should have been a backcourt, and they get a bucket out of it. 15-10 Houston. Ingram still hasn't scored. Left elbow guarded by Brooks. Spins right. Brooks makes contact with him, and then a reach in on Fred VanVleet. So they let all of that go, and then a reach in for the foul.
Yeah, but he got him across the wrist. And the clear out against Dylan Brooks was just a little bit of a shoulder to the chest because Dylan Brooks is hounding him. So you create the space, or Dylan Brooks picks up the foul.
All right, let's see if the bench guys can start this up here. Marshall and Alvarado in for McCollum and Herb. I mean, it's just been tough to score.
And the real difficult thing, Houston averages 46 defensive rebounds a game, so they finish possessions.
Ingram, right lane line, floats it up to Jonas, makes the catch at the restricted arc. Reach in, Dylan Brooks, no blood, no foul. Another reach in, off of Jonas out of bounds. And exactly what Willie Green said before the game is coming to fruition, and we can't handle it.
They're going to play you physical.
We can't handle it.
They're going to play you physical, and you better play through it.
So 4 turnovers already for New Orleans. Brooks for 3 right wing. In and out, no good. Tip by Sengun and taken away by Alvarado. Now we're on the move. Front court Ingram, but they get back in transition. Up top, Najee. Pump fake, get it to Jose. Left wing 3. It doesn't get more open than that, and we can't make it. Rebound, Jabari Smith Jr. They run the floor with Sengun. He beats everybody down, missed the layup with a whistle and a foul.
I think that's Jose on that foul. But yeah, you've got to, when you get open shots against this team, you better make them because they're going to defensive rebound. And when you get your defensive rebound, if you don't have an advantage, they're going to be back in transition. They don't give away fast break points.
Well, the healing powers of the Pelicans has happened again. Tara Eason, miraculously, his sore back is cured, and he will check in here tonight. He did not play last night in Dallas. Stunning development. Free throw by Sengun is good. Eason's had a really solid year as well, averaging nearly 10 points and 7 rebounds a game. Second year out of LSU. So again, this is exactly, if you're Ime Udoka, how you draw it up. This is exactly what they want to do.
I mean, it already feels like the Pels hadn't scored in a month of Sundays.
I mean, we've had 2 separate stints of 5 straight empty possessions. It's an 8-0 Houston run, 17-10. Aaron Holiday in for the Rockets. Valanciunas left of the lane. Get it to the cutting Alvarado, and he floats it up and in from the restricted arc. Good 2-man game there.
Yeah, very nice cut by Jose Alvarado off the ball, right down the middle, and gets to the front of the rim.
First 2 for Jose, 17-12. VanVleet out of the nail, Sengun. He went for the pump fake again. Missed the layup, though.
What is it with the pump fake?
I don't know, but you better get used to it because he's going to do it all night.
Good grief.
We've bit every time. Every time. Jonas to Jose, straightaway 3. Nope. Rebound Jonas. Stick back. Nope. And a rebound, Jabari Smith. If Jonas is missing layups and hook shots, yikes. He's 1 for 5 now from the floor. Van Vliet, jump feed to Sengun. Cross court over to Smith. Drives right past Najee. Hangs in the air. Puts it off the window and in. And one.
I think is that Najee on the reach? It's either Najee or Jose. Or maybe it's Trey.
I just saw the replay. Maybe it's nobody. Because I don't know who made contact with him. It's on Najee, technically. First foul on Marshall, second team. Jabari Smith already going to be in double figures if he makes his free throw, but he missed it. Rebound Murphy. But Pels can't get out of their own way offensively.
Now, when you say Houston likes to muddy it up, and it's not necessarily the Rockets muddying it up as much as it is the Pelicans just aren't scoring.
We are 5 for 17 from the floor. Jose got free again. Fly by Holiday. Show and go. Oh, how about the sweet finger roll waist high from Alvarado?
He wanted to float that one, but Jabari Smith was going to block the floater, so he takes it back down, and he finger rolls it.
Alvarado now 4 points. Free ball Van Vliet. Short. Rebound Najee. Najee outlet to Alvarado.
How'd they get back in transition?
Yeah, no, they are so much better this year than last year. They could have given a rip about playing defense. Ingram drives hard on Sengun, who actually backs off, and Ingram lays it off the window with two hands and in.
I mean, that was a line drive. I mean, he goes right into Sengun's chest, and Sengun gets out of the way.
You could get Sengun in foul trouble, but obviously he's thinking about that and backed off. There's that high rainbow by Sengun. Left baseline, no good. Rebound, Murphy. Okay. We lose it.
JV's hurt.
And Eason ripped it away from Valanciunas. Valanciunas has turned his ankle. No blood, no foul in the backcourt either. Well, Jonas is hurt.
Here's the thing.
Ingram drives, hangs, and the shot goes astray. But the foul called.
Here's the thing. They're playing physical. The officials are allowing them to play physical. So you got to match that physicality. If you don't, you're going to come out on the short end.
Tell you what, if Jonas can't go, the Pels are in as deep a trouble as you could possibly be in because there's no post backups other than Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Jonas is going to try to hobble this off the court, and we hold our breath. 1:46 left in the quarter, 21-16 Houston on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Guess who's coming to town? Actually, we were thinking of another legend.
Hey, it's me, Smokey Robinson.
Smokey is gift wrapping Christmas soul classics from the 60s and 70s on his very own channel.
Merry Christmas, baby. I'm going to play some of my favorite Christmas songs. I love this time of year.
This Christmas.
It's Smokey's Holiday Soul Town.
Now through Christmas Day on Channel 74 and the SiriusXM app.
It's game night in the NBA, and we're getting you ready for tip-off every weeknight on the RotoWire NBA show.
They're 1.5-point underdogs on the road.
Who's starting? Who's sitting? Where's the action? Plus, daily fantasy, props, bets, we have you covered on NBA Radio.
I lean towards the under, but part of what makes both of these teams prone to high totals is that they just love to chuck threes in general.
It's the RotoWire NBA show. Every weeknight at 7 Eastern, only on NBA Radio, Channel 86, or the SiriusXM app. The fantasy football playoffs are here, and you need fantasy sports radio now more than ever. After a grinding season of injuries, waiver moves, and start-sit decisions, the finish line is in sight.
Don't think of it through the lens of your own team. Think, who are the teams I'm going to be playing? Can I prevent their rosters from getting better?
But making the wrong move could mean the difference between glory or defeat.
Every week, Mike Evans is either scoring or putting up some numbers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Don't lose because you weren't listening. Channel 87 and on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, Conan here. Very excited for you all to hear the latest episode of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
Do you guys have a chance to come over and see the Oval?
I'd love to see the Oval.
Come on, let's go do it.
All right, let's do it. In this episode, I sit down with President Joe Biden from the White House. If you stay connected to these things, it embarrassed you when you were a kid. Not being a good athlete, having weird hair.
I wish I had your hair. I'd trade right now if you want.
You want this hair? I will mail you this wig tomorrow. You can hear my full conversation with President Joe Biden. Just search Conan on the SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Under money line, same game parlays, get it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
All right, 1:46 left in the first quarter. We got free throws coming up for Brandon Ingram, but the more pressing matter is Jonas Valanciunas, who we're looking at the bench, John DeShazer. We don't see him, so he's got to be in the locker room right now because he was really favoring that lower leg after he thought, as Ingram's free throw is good, he thought he got fouled by Tari Eason, who just contacted him and then ripped the ball away from him. And then all of a sudden, Jonas just stopped moving.
Yeah, JV stopped. He thought he was going to get a foul call. He didn't, and then he tried to re-engage, but it was clear that he is moving and he's hobbling when he's moving. He's not right.
Now Zion's back into the game for the Pels. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl has his warm-up off. But, of course, you could go Zion playing the 5 as Ingram misses the second free throw. There's a lid on our bucket. 1:40 to go first quarter, 21-17 Houston. Green, Holiday, Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff in the ball game. Jalen Green to the rack, easy layup with a left hand. And Jabari Smith Jr. and Tari Eason on the floor. They got a good bench, too. 23-17.
I mean, they've got some guys who high draft picks, some guys who are probably a little bit hungrier under this administration than the former team.
All right, Zion, good bounce pass to Najee, double pump. Throw it up. Somehow it goes in. It should have been a goaltend anyway, which was not called.
I don't think that hit the glass. I think it
not.
Just went straight up in the air and
Najee,
straight down.
You couldn't do that again if you were playing horse. I mean, but again, Jabari Smith grabbed the rim.
He grabbed the nets and the rim, and that should have been a basket interference. That should have been a bucket anyway.
So it is an N1. Free throw is good for Naj.
The Breeds working for Naj on that one.
Yep. Najee had 14 in Cleveland the other night. 23-20 Houston, 1:10 to go first quarter. Marshall, Alvarado, Murphy, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and Zion Williamson on the floor for the Pelicans. Green, one-on-one with JRE. Right corner now, Smith. Is this a mismatch with Alvarado? Back out long to Green. Repost Smith.
Help him.
Why not? Oh, Jose tried to strip him. He got it back, stripped him again, and the shot clock.
Oh, they called a foul on Jose. Oh, no. Now, Jabari Smith should get a technical foul because he shoved the basketball at Jose after that foul call.
Smith is being physically restrained right now by C.J. Washington, the referee.
Jose ain't going to take it. Jose stripped him. He gets the foul. Jabari Smith grabs the basketball out of the air and hands it to Jose, and Jose pushes him. So Jabari Smith instigated that entire incident. He gets the foul call. What are you talking about? Why you got to shove the ball to him?
And then Smith threw it right back at Jose's back.
Yeah, now I hope this is catching the primary guy and not the second guy, because Jose is responding to the aggression of Jabari Smith.
Well, both benches are in it now. And see how much time's left on the shot clock?
So we got foul on Jose.
And they're going to look at it.
Yeah, and they're going to take a look at it. But look, once they look at it, they will see Jabari Smith instigates this after the foul.
To see if there's an escalating situation.
And thank you, Bill Kennedy.
Yeah,
always.
The escalating situation is Jabari Smith. Now, if there's going to be something about escalation, it should be Jabari Smith.
The lead was kind of buried because Jose stripped Jabari Smith twice, and they call a foul, JD, and I've never seen this, and this is my 5th year doing this. 1/10 of a second left on the shot clock. 1/10 of a second. That is the ultimate bailout.
Yeah, that's.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I didn't think he fouled him. You play. Usually, guys play through. And I've seen guys like put in the headlock with the 1/10 of a second on the shot clock.
I was wondering maybe if we get a look at it on our bench, could you challenge the initial foul call by Jose?
I don't know if you can challenge the foul call, but whatever becomes of this, and I guess they would call it a shooting foul.
Well, that was our first in the last 2 minutes.
Well, but he was
going up to shoot.
Yeah, so it's got to be a shooting foul. But if there's an escalation, it's got to be on Jabari Smith also.
It is pretty.
Because we'll see it here. For some reason, he grabs the basketball and shoves it to Jose after the foul call. And it's like, dude, you got what you wanted out of this. What's the issue?
It is pretty cool, though, to see Jose all, 6 foot nothing of them taking on a guy.
Well, you got two guys.
6'10".
You got two guys. I mean, look at Jose. He's kind of smiling now. Jose and Najee ain't going to take it.
That's
okay. They are absolutely not going to take it.
All right, so while they continue to look at this, and Bill Kennedy's going to milk this baby for everything he's got. It's 23-20 Houston, 51.6 seconds left in what was up until then a very uneventful first quarter. But now we're going to hear the explanation from Kennedy. Jabari Smith will be at the line. We know that, shooting 2 free throws. The question is he going to be teed up for kind of escalating, to use Kennedy's term, the situation after he shoved the ball back in Jose's back? He gave the ball to Jose. Jose wanted no part of it. And now here's Bill Kennedy.
After reviewing the play, we have offsetting technical fouls, except for Marshall against New Orleans. So Houston will shoot 1 free throw, and then they'll line it up for 2 free throws because of the personal foul.
So we get hosed out of that deal. Every bit of it.
You got offsetting technical fouls, but they get a technical foul shot?
Correct.
Offsetting technical fouls.
He said
canceled.
except for Marshall. So did Najee get a technical?
Either there's 2 technical fouls on the Pelicans, which might be the case, but it can't be offsetting technical fouls, and they shoot a T.
So
Willie Green's
right.
getting the explanation.
Okay.
What's the offsetting? And I'm assuming Najee, as we said, Naj and Jose ain't going to take it. But see, there shouldn't be an offsetting technical foul.
Is the offsetting foul Jabari Smith and Jose Alvarado?
Yeah, there shouldn't be an offsetting. You got one guy who instigated and another guy who responded.
So again, out of all of that, advantage Houston. Thanks for nothing. And Jose's asking Bill Kennedy what the deal is. Free throw by Aaron Holiday is good.
Well, Jose deserves an explanation. Hey, he came after me. I knocked the ball away once he shoved it at me. Why am I picking up a technical foul on this?
They're going to get 3 points out of this if Smith makes these free throws. And again, this happened with 1/10 of a second on the shot clock. You can't make this stuff up. Smith is already in double figures. Well, he's not yet. He's got 9. He missed that last free throw. He's 1 out of 2.
Well,
now he's got 10 points.
To borrow a phrase from Jose, that whole situation was butt.
That's Jose. Jonas, by the way, left ankle will return. So they're taping him up and getting him back out there.
Well, encouraging.
So they get 3 points out of that trip with the technical and the 2 free throws.
And 1/10 of a second left on the shot clock.
It's 26-20. Rockets lead the Pels. They're putting that wall on Zion. He spins right over Jabari Smith. Restricted arc floater with a left hand.
That is great patience, keeping the dribble alive until the defense resettled and backed away from it.
Yeah, and that was it. The key is they backed off. Now Holiday straightaway 3. Short. Rebound, Jeff Green. Shot clock, game clock, 15 seconds apart. Eason drives in. Missed the layup. Rebound, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And now the shot clock and game clock are dead even, and you can hold this for the last shot. 26-22. Rockets led pretty much throughout. Now Zion got a seam.
No, shoot it, Z.
Didn't shoot it. He tried to pass it, and it was knocked out of bounds by Houston. Z's got to be aggressive here. They're going to bring in Dylan Brooks now for the final 8 seconds on the shot clock, 9 on the game clock. Jayshawn Tate will make his game debut tonight for the Rockets. Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. out.
And Dylan Brooks is going in for the specific purpose of harassing Zion.
Trey Murphy's played 6 minutes, has not attempted a field goal. Inbound to JRE. Get it to Z, now left elbow. Drives, bumped by Brooks. Throw it up, got a roll around the right side of the rim, off the glass and down. 4 straight for Z. Game clock at 3. Holiday crosses the timeline. They won't get it off. So the Pels, after that 3-point advantage after the technicals and the foul shots, actually get 4 straight to end the first quarter.
Yeah, really, really sluggish quarter offensively for the Pels, only shooting 46%. They turn it over, and they really don't do a very good job of protecting the basketball, and yet only down 2, so a lot of room for improvement.
We'll head to the second, down 2 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
Hey, Pelicans fans, this is your chance to win a VIP game night experience and ring in the new year with the Pelicans as they take on the Los Angeles Lakers. This awesome prize includes tickets for 2 lower sideline seats, plus access to the Chairman's Club, pregame shoot-around, and team gear. For your chance to win, enter now by visiting Pelicans.com/win. Graf and JD with you here at top section 112. Alden the King Hagedorn, our statistician on this Christmas Eve. In the studio, Chris Moran and Gus Cattengell. JD, we start the second quarter down 2 to the Rockets, 26-24.
Okay, so let's clean this up once and for all. There were 3 technical fouls assessed. Najee Marshall got the other one, and that's why they accept Marshall. Okay. So that's why the Rockets got the foul shot.
Yeah, they did not explain that to us.
No, it was not very well explained, but that's what happened.
Right, Jalen Green, Jeff Greenboy. Jalen Green just drove in through everybody. He was going to have very bad intentions with a dunk. Instead, held on to it and then got fouled by C.J. McCollum.
Well, he splits the double team out high, and you can't have that. I mean, if you got 2 guys out there, you can't let him split you that easily and get to the front of the rim.
All right, Tari Eason's in along with Jayshawn Tate. Pels with McCollum, Marshall, Murphy, Williamson, and JRE. Free throw by Jalen Green is good. He's averaging 17.5 a game. He has gone below 20 points for 7 straight games. That's the longest stretch for him since his rookie year.
Yeah, he's shooting bad from 3 also. 28 for 80 this season, 11 to 34 in his last 6.
Got both free throws. 28-24 Rockets. McCollum on the right hash mark. Guarded by Iman Thompson, who's in there for the first time. Oh, good move by Zion as he just took Jeff Green off the dribble. And old Uncle Jeff forced a foul, and this should be a shooting foul, and it will be for Zion.
When Z attacks early, it's impossible to double team him. He doesn't allow time for the double team to rotate over to him. This time he goes left, he gets past Uncle Jeff, and he draws the foul.
All right, Zion. Free throw is good. He leads the Pelicans in free throw attempts. Now at 155. Brandon Ingram leads the team in free throw makes. And that's because Zion's only shooting 65% at the stripe.
Yeah, and he's missed a couple of games too, so
that's very true. Got them both. So Williamson in double figures with 11. That's a very good sign. Pels trail by 2, 28-26. 30 seconds gone in the second quarter. Jalen Green between circles, guarded by Najee. Through the legs, bump, and deflected out of bounds. Yeah. No, CJ got a piece. Nope.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
CJ said, I didn't touch it, Bill Kennedy.
He didn't.
You know, I'm up here. Bill Kennedy's literally 5 feet away. How do you not see that? It's, oh my goodness. It's too early for temple rubs. It's too early. And now we got a foul. Hold it. What'd they call?
Is that a foul on Z? 3 seconds?
We did not even throw the ball.
Sure. It's a turnover on CJ. So did he step on the sideline?
He did. Whoa.
He stepped on the sideline, and I am not going to say a word.
Don't. 6 turnovers for the Pels. 1 minute gone in the second. Green, step back right wing 3. That's off the heel. Rebound Tate. Can't happen. There's 3 jerseys around it in red. Now left corner, Green goes baseline on Z. And Zion, who didn't know really where Green was, kind of put his arm up and the ball deflected out of bounds.
He blocked it with the back of his hand.
Well, how do you call? Why is that a foul?
I'm going to assume he got body with him because I think he blocked it with the back of his hand. I mean, that's contact. Green jumps into him, which is a smart thing to do because Zion's out of position defensively because he's got his back turned.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that either.
I hadn't seen that, but that's a really smart play by Green to jump into him and force the call.
So now all of a sudden, the free throws are piling up. Remember the first 6 minutes of the game? They let everything go. Not anymore.
Well, after the technical foul. After the tee.
So they're 9 of 10 at the free throw line. 30-26 Houston. Zion, reach in on Jayshawn Tate. And thankfully, because that was this close to being stolen by Tari Eason.
After the tee, everything's tightened up. They want to make sure they have control of this game.
Good point.
And not allow tempers to flare.
So second team foul for the Rockets. Pels still down 4. Murphy got free. Left wing 3. Rainbow off the heel. Long rebound. Run down by Uncle Jeff. That was the first shot attempt for Murphy. I mean, he was rushing that just to get it up. Green backing down Trey. Get it to Eason. Sprinting down the lane. Good shovel pass on the right hand.
That's a beautiful play because Jeff Green's got a mismatch against Trey Murphy backing him down. And while everyone's heads turn, he sprints down the middle.
McCollum drives on Amen Thompson. Throws up a little baby over-the-shoulder right-hand hook. Whatever you call it. That was an okie doke.
I don't know if Kareem or Magic or whoever would be proud of that, but it's a running hook.
We'll call it the CJ. Now Amen Thompson left wing. Drives on Murphy to the dotted line. Leave it for Eason. Dribbled it off his foot. Nobody goes after it. Eason gets it on the sideline. Now Green behind the back. One-on-one with Zion. Backs up. 3 ball at the shot clock buzzer. In and out, no good. Rebound JRE. Outlet to Najee. 3 on 3. Get it over to Trey. Now McCollum. Hook pass to Najee. Boy, we botched that up. Najee will drive into the lane and lay it in with a left hand.
Nice. Still had him spread out defensively. You caught him in transition, and they were trying to match up, and Najee is able to knife to the hoop.
Been impressive with their transition defense.
They don't give you anything.
Nothing. 32-30. And there's one off the glass. That was deflected as well, and it's taken by Murphy. Chest it to Naj. Naj will back it out. Well, JRE to McCollum. They're trying to post up Williamson on Tari Eason.
They had him early.
Now you get him left of the lane. Shot clock at 8. Drives with the right hand. Got bumped. No call at all. Taken by Green. Outlet to Jalen Green. Deflected by McCollum, but Jalen ran it down short corner right.
But Z's getting penalized for being big, and that ain't right.
Green is fouled by Murphy.
Z absorbs contact on the other end, and we've seen this game after game after game. When Zion Williamson gets fouled, because he's got a huge body, the officials just let it go. And that's what Willie Green is talking to the officials about right now. Call the foul on the other end. You can't penalize the guy just because he's bigger than everybody.
I don't know what's going to happen the rest of this game, but this is starting to become one of those frustration-type nights.
Well, and the Pels have to maintain their composure because things aren't going your way necessarily. So now is the time you have to maintain your composure. But look, that's a frustration play right there because the dude does everything he's supposed to do. He should have been at the foul line. He doesn't get the call, and he and Willie Green get frustrated. Good sign, JV going back in.
So he went back in the locker room. He had that left ankle taped up, and he's back in there. That's just, man, warrior of warriors. And I'm not talking about Golden State.
Yeah, the officials have to be consistent about that. You can't penalize the dude just because he's big.
Green goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. So you've got Williamson, Murphy, Daniels, McCollum, and Valanciunas on the floor. Zion, one-on-one with Sengun, powers up. He got fouled that time. Keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
He's fouled less on that one than the one before.
No doubt. Zion might have that look in his eye tonight. Of course, he didn't play in Cleveland, so you knew he wanted to get back out there.
Well, he got fouled less on that one than he did on the play before. He gets the call on this one, but hey, at least they corrected it. But yeah, you can't penalize the guy just because he's the big dude.
It's on Jeff Green, his first free throw. Well, you got to make him.
You got to make him pay. See, if they're going to foul you, you got to make them pay.
Pels led by 2, first bucket of the game. Since then, Rockets have just maintained it. You can't get over the hump right now. 33-30. They're in the lane.
Yeah, this is the Rockets' pace. Well, you know that's the lane violation and a free throw.
Well, that wasn't a lane. He stepped over the three-point arc to Amen Thompson. So Williamson now with 12 points. Pels trail by 2, 33-31. Thompson, in the lane. Sengun, kick it to Tate, left corner 3. That is a brick. Weak side rebound. Zion Williamson. They're now 1 of 11 from distance.
That's a good rotation, though. They had the guy shooting it that they wanted to shoot it.
Z just takes Eason right off the dribble and lays it in with a right hand.
If you play him clean, he's going to score.
And he's got 14. And now Dylan Brooks is going to say, enough of this. I'm coming into the game, coach. Because nobody can guard him right now. Sengun near steal. Z missed it. Now Thompson drives into the paint. Kick it to Eason, right corner 3. In and out. Long rebound to Dyson Daniels. Pels can take the lead with a bucket. We're tied at 33. They get back again in transition. Dyson, left-hand dribble. Get it to McCollum. Straight away, 3 from the left side. No good. And the rebound is taken by Jalen Green. Pels are now 2 of 11 from 3. That ain't going to cut it. And McCollum's 1 of 4. This is a 44% three-point shooter. 1 of 4. Eason right wing, little stutter step on CJ. Nail jumper. Boy, is that a line drive. And somehow it found rim and glass and down.
He gets the shooter's bounce. This is the most impressive transition defense team I've seen.
Murphy only attempted 1 shot to this point. It's to Daniels, back to CJ now, right wing Z. 1-on-1 with Tate. Now they try to set the wall up. Gonna back down Tate. Doubled. Spins. Nowhere to go. Hook pass to Murphy. Drives with 1. Throws it up from the left elbow. No good. Tipped up by Jonas. Taken by Sengun. That's a great job on defense. Front court Green. So you couldn't get over the hump. Now the Rockets have the lead. But they lose it. And we lose it again. And it's taken by Sengun, who's just parked in the lane. Where's the 3-second call? Sengun right corner. They're getting every bounce, too. Eason. Get it to Sengun, right free throw line extended. Shot clock at 10. Jonas, big right hand in his face. Drives down the lane. Stripped by McCollum. No travel. Back to Eason. Leans in. Off the heel, no. Tip taken by Tate, no. Taken by Jonas. My goodness.
JV's going to have to protect it when he gets the rebound. They stole him 2
It's like a football game down there. Now McCollum. Lost it, got it back, dump it to JV, lays it in. I mean, this is as physical as we have seen. It's like a playoff game.
But if they're going to allow that kind of play, you've got to play through it if you're the Pelicans. You got to match that because Houston has hands on you, and you've got to match that.
Timeout, Ime Udoka. We'll take it and catch our breath. 5:59 left, second quarter. We are tied at 35 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
A full NBA scoreboard coming up at Pelicans at the half. We're going to be focusing on the team the Pels will play next, which will be the Grizzlies. They're in Atlanta tonight, 21-14. Atlanta leads at 4:08 in the first there. John Morant with 4 points. Bane has 6. DeJounte Murray has 10. Guys, back to y'all.
All right, thanks, Gus. We've got 5:59 left, second quarter. We're all tied at 35, but 2 very important statistics are leaping out at us, JD.
Yeah, physicality and really playing hard. Pels are trailing 10-0 in points off turnovers, and they're trailing 9-0 in second chance points. That's Houston offensive rebounding. They've got 8 of them, and they're just outworking the Pels right now. They got more fighting.
Van Vliet, Smith, Brooks, Sengun, and Jeff Green on the floor for the Rockets. What a move by Sengun.
Whoa.
And why are we fouling after he just left Jonas flat-footed, lays it in? I mean, let him go at that point. Jonas just pushed him in the back.
Yeah, gave away an and one.
Tell you what, this is going to be, if the Pels win this game, to me, it's going to be their best win of the year.
Well,
because this is all going Houston's way.
Yeah, they're going to have to win it on Houston's terms.
Exactly.
They're going to have to beat Houston at Houston's game.
Exactly. 37-35 as Sengun bricked the free throw. Ingram, Jones, Daniels, Murphy, and Valanciunas on the floor. Jonas left block. Trying for that running right-hand hook. And he got it.
Yeah, Sengun can't guard him.
No, he can't.
But unfortunately, on the other end, Jonas hasn't been able to guard Sengun. So.
Jonas, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a bad ankle. Oh, he just blocked Sengun. How about that, JV?
Oh, JV points at me and says, see, I got him.
Zip it. Now Trey. Get it to Jonas, back to Trey, straight away, 3 ball. Got it!
That's the shot. The defender goes underneath the screen, and that gave Trey the opening that he needed.
And that was deep. Straight away, 3 for Murphy. First points of the night. Much more of that, please. Brooks around a Sengun screen, pops a free throw line jumper and good. So Dylan Brooks has been scoring much better as of late.
You always feel like buckets from him are like bonus points.
Averaging 14 a game. Murphy, right baseline. Kick it out to Jonas for the pick and pop 3. Oh, my heavens. Hit the glass first. Back tapped out by Dyson, though. We'll reset it now with Herb. Herb drives on Brooks all the way in. Missed the layup. And it's taken by Brooks.
Just finish it. Finish it.
Smith for 3. Catch and shoot. That kid can play, man.
Yeah. He had a really rocky rookie season, but he's come on strong this year.
He's got 14 already. Oh, Herb lost it, got it back. Brooks is on his right hip. Bounce feed, a backdoor cut. Trey Murphy, 2-hand flush. What a pass by Herbert K. Jones.
I tell you what, Trey Murphy made himself available to a teammate that was in trouble with that back cut, and Herb with a fantastic pass.
42-42. Van Vliet. Pick and pop 3. Sengun fakes the 3. Bumps Valanciunas. He falls up top to Van Vliet for 3. You know it. That guy don't miss against us, man. The first points of the night, 45-42. That guy has made more big shots against the Pelicans in his career. And I'm going back to when he was in Toronto. Murphy, bumped by Smith. Get it to Jonas at the nail. Pop the jumper. Nope. Rebound Smith. So we had a lead for about 10 seconds.
And you got to make these wide open looks. I mean, these are great looks.
Van Vliet starts, stops, drives in, deflected out of bounds as he tried to get Jeff Green in the left corner. Herb knocked it away. Here comes Zion back in for New Orleans.
The number of unchallenged shots that the Pels have missed in this game, and they're shooting 47%. Houston's down to 41%. But the number of unchallenged shots that they've missed are shots that are going to be kicking themselves over.
45-42 Houston. We got 3:02 left in the quarter. Second quarter, that is. Jeff Green left baseline. Get it into Van Vliet. Picked up by McCollum. Got a Sengun pick. Now Sengun left in the lane. Around a Van Vliet pick. Deflected. He lost it. No. That's all Sengun.
That's all Sengun.
You got to turn that around.
Correct that. Ask for some help. If you're the Pels, ask for some assistance.
Sengun.
No. I think is Bill Kennedy saying he pointed the wrong way?
We got to take a timeout. They better have pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
2:53 left. Oh, my goodness. It's temple rub time. 6 on the shot clock. 45-42 Houston. 2:53 left in the second on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine bring you the best basketball talk on radio every morning on the starting lineup. They're breaking down the games and talking to you on the phone.
I love you guys and the show so much. I hate to shower in the morning because I might miss something. If they take you guys off, they're losing subscription.
Thank you. It's the starting lineup. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86. And anytime you want on the SiriusXM app.
Dashing through the field on Channel 88. Catch the Sunday drive. Playoffs on the way.
This is Steve Torrey. Join Bill Leckus and me for a Christmas Eve edition of the Sunday Drive at noon Eastern.
Touchdown!
For live listen-ins, guests, and fantasy analysis around the NFL. Then catch a Christmas Day triple header between the Raiders, Chiefs, Giants, and Eagles, Ravens, and 49ers on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
If you're a soccer fan, you know that this music means one thing. The Champions League is on SiriusXM FC.
Hat-trick for Erling Haaland. He scores!
The top teams from around Europe are battling for club soccer's holy grail.
Real Madrid do what they do best. What a start for Inter.
Hear all the top Champions League matches all tournament long on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
The sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Parker McCollum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCollum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCollum Live.
Well, inexplicably, they're going to give the ball back to Houston, despite the ball going off of Alperen Sengun's head and hands. All three officials miss it. 6 on the shot clock. Houston ball up 3, 2:53 left in the quarter. Brooks off the inbound, mid-range, no, ball don't lie. So we got a break. They
shouldn't have to get a break.
Again, I'm rubbing my temples already. Zion drives in on, oh my heavens, on Sengun, and scoops it in with a left hand.
Scoop, there it is.
Zion's got 16.
Nice little English on that one from Z.
Van Vliet, two-man game with Sengun. Bounce feed to Sengun. Right-hand set shot. Got the roll. He is, it's triple-double watch for Sengun.
Sengun plays an ugly, effective game.
Yep. 47-44. He's got 12. Z, again, they're going to set up a wall. Jeff Green just parked in the lane. They're not calling that. Zion drives right at Sengun and says, I want no part of this. I'm not drawing any fouls. You can have your layup. And that's what happened.
Sengun's backed off on Z. He's backed off on Brandon.
You don't want to get fouls. Van Vliet, left wing, Pels down 1. Zion's got 18 first-half points. Van Vliet, cross-court over to Uncle Jeff, right wing 3. No good. Rebound Valanciunas. That's Jonas' 8th board of the first half, and he's playing on a bum ankle. McCollum floated up top. Ingram back to CJ. Drives past Brooks. Running right-hand floater, no. Brooks pushed him down. McCollum on his back in front of the stanchion will go to the free throw line.
Look, you can attack Dylan Brooks and pick up some fouls because he's such a physical defender, and he doesn't mind playing physical. You just got to play through it and not lose your cool, but you can pick up some fouls on him.
It's only his first foul of the night.
All that hacking he's been doing.
A lot of contact, one foul.
I mean, he's building the reputation, though, that that's just the way he plays.
All right, McCollum with 2.
Gotta make him.
Pels are shooting 50% from the floor. That's really good. And they're first in the league are the Rockets in opponent field goal percentage. We're 3 of 13 from 3. Not so good. And most of those are open looks. 5 of 8 at the free throw line. It's not one thing, it's another. Got that one. We're tied at 47. Man, this has been a tough game. 90 seconds left in the half. Game 1 in Houston, we lost 104 to 101. And they had a double-digit lead in the second half. Green around a Sengun pick, drives right to the rack, lost it, got it back and threw it right to McCollum for the steal. CJ chests it to Ingram. Ingram's been real quiet tonight.
There's the shot.
Murphy passed up the 3. He'll drive in. Triple pump. Leans in. No contact. They got back again. 3-ball Van Vliet. That's going in. Nope. In and out. Long rebound to McCollum. Under a minute left in the quarter.
Houston does not care about offensive rebounding. They're getting back in transition.
McCollum, throw it out to Ingram. Back down low. Jonas got the hook. Around the right side of the rim, hit the box and down. Pels up 49-47. Jonas has 8. Now Jalen Green trying to post up Jabari Smith. Got it left of the lane, guarded by McCollum. Spins left to the baseline. Floats up an impossible shot. He almost made it.
CJ did a nice job of forcing him behind the glass, though.
No good. Yeah, he was literally behind the backboard when he put that up and almost got the roll. Valanciunas got the rebound, his 9th. Shot clock, game clock, 4 seconds apart. You got a 2-point lead here at the end of the second quarter. McCollum, one-on-one with Jalen Green, through the legs twice, drives in, running right-hand floater. No, and a late whistle. We got a break there. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
We got a break.
Yeah, that's a fortunate call. I did not see the foul on that one. CJ initiated the contact, but it didn't look like there was much contact.
Jalen Green charged with his first. And McCollum, who went 1 for 2. His last trip to the line has 2 more. 83% at the stripe this year for CJ, who has played really, really well all year long. Got that one to go. Pels, this is our biggest lead, 50-47.
Yeah, where are my manners? We've got Alfred and Olga here with us in the radio booth.
Enjoying the slugfest down there.
And we're just all over the place, and we have not announced our visitors. But they were good luck because the Pels now have the lead.
All right, JRE going to come in for Ingram. Brandon Ingram's got 3 points tonight. He's taken 3 shots. I mean, they've taken him out of the game. It's just been hard offensively, but that's what Houston has been doing since day 1 this year. Well, day 2, they got beat by 30 on opening night in Orlando.
Well, notice the physical Pelican, Zion, and Jonas are the 2 guys that are eating.
All right, game clock at 3. Green, right baseline, pops one up at the buzzer. No.
That is a terrible shot.
And that's a great way to end the first half, as the Pels just kept swimming upstream, and finally got over the waterfall at the real tail end of that second quarter.
This is the way this game is going to be, because Houston will not allow you to have anything easy. So it's good to see the Pelicans in this slugfest with a 4-point halftime lead. They're gonna have to play it this way this game.
Pels finish on a 7-0 run and have a 4-point lead at halftime, 51-47 over division rival Houston. We'll take a break, come back. Gus Cattengill, Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great. But with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more, and I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
The Kia Telluride X Pro is at the top of its game. It reminds us of legendary four-time NBA champ Draymond Green.
Hold on. What?
Powerful performance.
That's Dre.
Intelligent.
IQ on a trillion.
Bold and rugged.
Bold and rugged. That part.
The Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA and WNBA.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver errors and/or driving conditions. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
51-47. Ty Graffinini said it during the broadcast. Conductor Chris Moranis feels like a playoff football game in terms of the physicality that is going on the court. Houston doing its job. And when you know who they are the second best team defensively in the NBA. I'll pause for a second to let that sink in. T-Wolves number one. So it kind of gives you an idea of the type of defense that the Pels have been kind of having to go against. Very muddied. I can tell by the boos inside of the Smoothie King Center. Many of y'all don't agree with some of the calls or lack thereof that is going on. Thankfully, there is a mismatch the Pels are exploiting, and that is Zion Williamson. 18 points in 16 minutes of action. He's 7 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds. 2 assists as well. Some of the highlights.
Again, they're daring Zion to shoot the 3. And this time he says, "Take that, Dylan Brooks, right wing."
Big Z in your eye.
Oh, I like that one.
Z just takes Eason right off the dribble and lays it in with a right hand.
Their best player, Sengun, has 12 points. Especially down low, kind of seems to be getting a lot of different things. Now, Smith Jr. has 14 points, but Zion has that advantage again against Sengun, who don't want anything to it.
Z, again, they're going to set up a wall. Jeff Green just parked in the lane. They're not calling that. Zion drives right at Sengun and says, "I want no part of this. I'm not drawing any fouls. You can have your layup." And that's what happened.
Sengun's backed off on Z. He's backed off on Brandon Ingram.
You don't want to get fouls. Van Vliet.
There it is. So as you take a look at it, the Pels have 34 points in the paint to their 24. Pels shooting 50% from the floor, 20 of 40. They're 17 of 45. 3 of 16 from distance for them. 3 of 13 from distance for the Pels. Let's see if they can pick that up in the second. An NBA scoreboard when we come back. Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans. Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Pelicans will take on the Grizzlies on Tuesday. They trail by 3, 41-38, 8:01 in the second. Also in the second, it's the Pacers 59 at home, Magic 71, looking for win number 17 on the year. Nuggets at the Hornets. Charlotte leads 60-54 at the half. Jazz and Raptors in Toronto, and it's the Raptors leading 51-44. Pistons looking to snap that, 700-game losing streak. Nets lead them 34-26, 10:49 early in that game there. Just underway, Cavs at the Bulls. Lakers and Thunder knotted up at 11 early first. Anthony Davis called this a must-win for L.A.
I think I've heard of him.
Here in New Orleans, 51-47 is your halftime score. Pelicans with the lead. More, we come back. Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should...
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work, and just like the Saints, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Saints fans, Cam Jordan here. Get ready for game day at the Saints VIP tailgate, brought to you by BullseyeEventGroup.com. The VIP tailgate is 3 hours prior to kickoff before every Saints home game next to the Superdome at Benson Tower. Bullseye Events Group's Saints VIP tailgate is open to all ages, features a premium buffet by Food Network chef Aaron May, and a premium open bar for 3 hours. Start Saints game day the right way. Get your Saints VIP tailgate tickets today at BullseyeEventGroup.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Parker McCullum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCullum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man have?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCullum Live.
Taken by Tate, no. Taken by Jonas. My goodness.
JV's going to have to protect it when he gets the rebound. They've stolen two
It's
from
like a
him.
football game down there. Now McCollum lost it, got it back, dump it to JV, lays it in. I mean, this is as physical as we have seen. It's like a playoff game.
But if they're going to allow that kind of play, you've got to play through it if you're the Pelicans. You got to match that because
51-47 is your halftime score. Pelicans with the lead. That was just the first half. Let's see what happens in the second half. We'll see you again. Pelicans OT following the game on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A blessed Advent, everybody. I'm Cardinal Timothy Dolan here in New York, inviting you to join me, along with Sirius XM's The Catholic Channel, for a very special Christmas celebration. We'll bring you masses from all over the world, like Midnight Mass from Rome, celebrated by His Holiness Pope Francis on Christmas Eve. We'll also cover masses from Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, and even our beloved St. Patrick's Cathedral here in New York City. Why not celebrate Christmas with all of us here at The Catholic Channel, Sirius XM 129.
The Dodgers get Shohei Ohtani.
When the sports world is talking, nobody gives you more perspectives than the experts of SiriusXM.
10 years, $700 million. That's insane.
Hear instant reaction on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
Shohei Ohtani is Babe Ruth, only better.
Expert analysis on MLB Network Radio.
I'm not sure that all of the contracts that I ever negotiated even total $700 million.
Where the players join the discussion.
Will Smith, Dodgers, texture.
He's the best player in baseball.
Live sports talk when you need it on SiriusXM and the SiriusXM app.
Here's what you missed on Give and Go.
I now view the Pacers as a virtual lock to make the playoffs in the East. Also, I now view the Pacers as a team, AD, that can take a bite out of one of the Eastern Conference big boys in the first round. Not beat them, but win 2 or 3 games, make them go longer than they want, and take a bite out of them.
Give and Go with Rick Kamla and Antonio Daniels. 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern weekdays on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SiriusXM app.
SiriusXM Radio Classics is decorating the entire channel.
What do you say we kind of infest the joint with a little Christmas flavor?
With a wall-to-wall Christmas.
Jingle all the way. Hey, Merry Christmas, old building alone. Yippee!
The golden age of radio remembers Christmas.
Isn't the Christmas season a joyous time of year?
Happening now on Radio Classics Channel 148.
Merry Christmas, Christmas.
And the SiriusXM app.
Off-season trades can energize a fan base.
Ron Soto to the Yankees. Look at our lineup, baby.
But on Sports Grid Radio, a trade could also move the odds.
The Yankees shoot up the board to now being the third choice. They are 8-1.
The only place to get the impact every move has on the sports books is Sports Grid Radio.
They are also now the favorites to win the American League at 4-1.
Get a winning edge and become a better with Sports Grid Radio, Channel 159, and on the SiriusXM app.
NBA Radio on SiriusXM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
Course you don't, because this is a radio ad. Zatarain's flavors are so bold, you don't even have to see the smoky paprika, savory garlic, or zesty bell peppers to be able to taste our delicious jambalaya. Or any of our other bold, craveable offerings. Zatarain's. Bold like that.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Doug Ravanini, John DeShays are back in the Smoothie King Center. We're getting set for the third quarter. Pels with a 51-47 lead. It has been an offensive struggle tonight, but the Pels ended that second quarter on a 7-0 run, outscored the Rockets 27-21. So you've got a 4-point halftime lead, but can you finish it off and really get this homestand off on the right note? Rockets going to have the ball starting the third quarter. Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr., and Dylan Brooks. Rockets going right to left on your radio dial or mobile device. VanVleet Bounce feed right to Zion with a steal. 3-on-2. Z, cross court over to Herb. Extra pass to Ingram. They get back again to McCollum. Left corner 3, no. Weak side rebound, Herb. Get it out long to Ingram. Crosses over Van Vliet. Bounce feed to Jonas. Kick it right corner. Herb for 3. Got it.
Needed that. Herb needed that. He is out of rhythm offensively because this is a team that doesn't give you those transition points.
Herb's first points of the night. 3-ball Smith. Wow. Right wing. I mean, just calm, cool, and collected.
And Jabari Smith's last 2 games, he's averaging 27.
Well, he's got 17. He's well on his way. Z for 3, no. And they knocked it out of bounds. Green and Sengun fought for the rebound. Thank you very much. We'll take it. We'll take that. But again, they left Z wide open. He made a 3 in the first half.
Well, they're daring him, which everybody does. If you're a defense, you got to force Zion win. If he wants to take a 3, you live with that.
Ingram.
Sengun.
We got a hole on Sengun.
Yeah, Sengun is barren.
Sengun's a complainer.
He's got him in a straitjacket, and he doesn't want to get the foul.
He complains every single time. That's his first.
I mean, look, he's closer to
JD, why don't you take over while I rub my temples
He's
again.
closer to Jonas than Jonas's wife.
That's his first foul.
That's his first foul.
Oh, heavens. All right. Ingram between circles. Driving on Brooks. We got a whistle. Oh, I thought I heard a whistle. Ingram knocks down the mid-range.
I thought I heard one too. And the Rockets pretty much stopped on that one looking for the whistle.
So I wasn't
hearing things. You heard something.
Even more importantly, Ingram got a bucket as Van Vliet will throw one up after a foul by Valanciunas. And Van Vliet will go to the line. 6-point lead for New Orleans.
I don't know what that screech was. But whatever it was, it stopped everybody because they thought it was a whistle.
Van Vliet is 89% at the free throw line, and that one looked like he was at 62%.
Well, that's what he gets for throwing up that junk to get that foul.
Van Vliet was spent first 6 years of his career, or 7 years of his career in Toronto, won a world championship with them. Undrafted player, one of the great undrafted players of all time.
When you look at the Hall of Fame of Bet on Yourself, Fred Van Vliet's picture should come up.
No doubt. Out of Wichita State, 56-51 as he goes 1 of 2. Zion spins left on Brooks, splits 2 defenders, lost it out of bounds off of Sengun, who complains again.
Well,
he wants to challenge.
Actually, Z lost it, but here's the thing.
How much contact?
There's a foul on the play that's not called.
Ingram floated into Jonas. Left free throw line extended. Get it back to Z. 1-on-1 with Brooks. Shot clock at 4. Got to go. Chest it out to Herb. Right angle 3. That's way off. Yikes. That almost wedged. Rebound Brooks. Outlet to Van Vliet. Stops, drives the paint. Floats it up. No off the heel. Rebound Valanciunas. That's his 10th board. Pels up 5. 2 minutes gone nearly in the third quarter. Williamson now picked up by Jalen Green. Hit it to McCollum. Hand it off to Ingram. Ingram, 2-man game with Z. Went behind the back, lost it going up, but a reach in on the Rockets, and it should be 2 free throws.
And that's Dylan Brooks on the reach.
We'll take it.
And here's the thing. If you can get enough of those calls on Dylan Brooks, because he's going to commit fouls.
He'll back off a little bit.
No, he might not back off, but he will pick up a technical foul.
Okay.
He'll pick up a T.
You know what? He won't back off.
Yeah, he'll pick up a T. And look, you just want to get him like a little bit disoriented in terms of what's happening in the game.
Ingram, first free throw is good. So Brandon went a 3-point first half. Has 3 points here in the third quarter. Those are 9 of 12 at the line. Ingram's got 6 points. But hopefully that little mid-range and these free throws here can get him going a little bit. 7-point lead for New Orleans, largest of the night.
Because Brooks is going to crawl under his skin, but he's got to be able to deal with that physicality.
58-51. Pels with the lead. Sengun, 2-man game with Van Vliet. Van Vliet left wing 3. You knew that was going in.
Hurt went over the top of the screen, and Jonas didn't step up to at least help close off some of that airspace.
7 for Van Vliet. McCollum starts, stops, drives, missed the layup, and dunked in, followed up by Jonas. And then Jonas steals the inbounds, and Brooks poked it back away from him. Brooks drives in, and it's out of bounds. Ingram with a great defensive play. Does not get called for a charge or a blocking foul, I should say. Brooks doesn't get the charge, but
so that's 3 on the other end.
My goodness.
That Jonas has had either stripped or just lost.
60-54.
Big
Tells up.
This fella got to hold on to the ball.
Now Sengun.
Oh, don't go for the good grief.
Did it again. Foul.
My goodness.
On her. And Jonas is yelling at himself. He has gone for Sengun's pump fake every single time.
Sengun does not want to shoot the jumper.
He does talk to the basketball in Turk before the free throw. Good.
Yeah, when you foul him, you are just doing him a favor. He doesn't want to shoot the jumper. He's going to give you the pump fake, and he's giving the pump fake like every time he's caught it.
Again, I told you this was going to be a frustrating game. You just got to hope you have more points than they do. This is going to drive us nuts. Second free throw hits the front rim 3 times and drops down. 60-56. New Orleans leads. 9:10 to go.
Nice,
in the
Brandon
third.
Ingram. Yes, sir!
Will drive and throw it down with 2 hands and 1 dunk of the year.
Brandon Xavier Ingram.
And Jabari Smith Jr. just got put on a poster.
Yeah, Jabari Smith Jr. is going to find himself on TV a few times tonight.
That's top 10.
Ooh, now, that's the man's move. That's what you do against the physical defense.
Then, of course, he missed the free throw. I told you. It's just going to be frustrating.
When you make a play like that, I almost feel like the adrenaline takes over on the free throw.
So, heck of a dunk, but it's only worth 2 points. Van Vliet stops, drives in the lane, got too deep, threw it back out long to Smith. Smith through the legs at the nail, kick it to Brooks, left wing 3. They ain't going away. 62-59.
And he's a dude who's making 42% of his threes this season. Historically, a guy that you want to be taking threes.
And again, after all of that sequence, they actually are +1 in that sequence. Because we made a 2 on a dunk, and they make a 3. Ingram up top, 1-on-1 with Van Vliet, spins, leave it for McCollum, right wing 3. Nope. Rebound Jonas, nope. Loose ball foul on Valanciunas.
Yeah, loose ball foul on Valanciunas. But a wide open look for CJ, who's now 1 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, 1 of 6.
1 of 6 from 3.
It's one of those nights. Sengun, strip. Valanciunas.
I thought he fouled him.
Pell's up 3 here.
Oh, give it to him. He's got him sealed. He's got him sealed.
Can't find him. And that's Zion. McCollum, kick ball out of bounds. This is going to drive me insane, this game. It is going to drive me insane. 7:59 left, third quarter. We're up 3.
Well, there's a couple of times Zion Williamson has Jabari Smith sealed defensively. And you got to be able to get him the ball in that situation. He's got the advantage.
Pels are 4 of 18 from 3. 4 threes. Offensive foul, Valanciunas. And he's got to come out. That's 4.
The unfortunate situation of that is because Zion Williamson has missed twice on the post-up, you get later in the possession and JV picks up the offensive foul.
So Jonas is going to be done for the rest of this quarter. So Jeremiah Robinson, Earl, and Zion are going to have to play the 5. Inbound, nearly out of bounds, but run down by Van Vliet. Brooks straddling the arc. Get it to Smith. Nearly had it taken away. Somehow maintained the dribble. Now left free throw line extended Sengun. Back up top, Smith for 3. Tied up, 62-62.
Jabari Smith,
20
points
for Smith.
4 or 5 from 3.
Remember that lead we had? The good old days? Yeah.
Well, this is going to be that kind of game
no doubt. Zion runs hard to the rack, floats it up and in with a left hand from the dotted line.
The physicality that Dylan Brooks plays with, he can play through.
Now Van Vliet powers in. Ball on the deck taken by McCollum. 3-on-3. They get back again. CJ right corner Ingram fakes the 3. Smith didn't bite on it. And now we got to back it out. Best transition D in the league.
They get back.
Ingram up top, McCollum, straight away three.
There you
yes,
go.
Sir.
Rattle it in.
He needed it. He got it. And it's a timeout for the Houston Rockets. 6:53 left, third quarter. New Orleans 67, Houston 62 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Smell that? Of course you don't, because this is a radio ad. Zatarain's flavors are so bold, you don't even have to see the smoky paprika, savory garlic, or zesty bell peppers to be able to taste our delicious jambalaya or any of our other bold, craveable offerings. Zatarain's, bold like that.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Come down to the Smoothie King Center, enjoy the sweet life, and book the Hub Club for your next party. Hub Club packages include tickets, feature all-inclusive food and beverage service, including a curated menu of seasonal items and specialty cocktails. Visit pelicans.com/group for more info. My wife was in the Hub Club for the Memphis game. Had a wonderful time right up until the last shot by John Morant. I digress.
Yeah, that applies to all of us, I think.
Yeah. All right, back to this one because we've got a battle, folks. New Orleans 67, Houston 62, 6:53 left, third quarter.
There's not a single fast break point in this one, and they've turned it over 9 times for 15 points. So they're minus 12 there. But they've held Houston to 40% from the floor, and that's why they're winning this game.
Smith, Van Vliet, Green, Sengun, and Brooks. Sengun left of the lane, guarded by Robinson Earl. He's going to spin left, spin right, throw it up, right-hand hook, nothing but net.
JRE is just too small for him.
Yep.
So if he actually played him well to stay positioned in front of him, the Sengun shot over the top of him, nothing he can do about it.
I have a bad feeling Sengun's about to start eating big time. Zion, one-on-one with Brooks. Crosses over, get it to Herb, right corner 3.
Got it. There you go, Herb. Help him out.
Draw it up, baby.
Help him out, Herb.
Drive and kick. You got to make the shot.
Absolutely.
70-64. Now Jalen Green for 3. Front iron. Rebound Smith. Oh, he lost it and got it back. Now Van Vliet. Down low Sengun. Throw it up. No. Got his own rebound. Left baseline. One-on-one with JRE. Spins underneath the restricted arc. Missed the layup, but a foul. And this is going to be the Alperen Sengun show here because Robinson Earl can't do anything about it.
Well, there's 2 chances to get the defensive rebound, though, and the Pels don't get it on either one.
So Sengun is on, double-double alert. 16.7 rebounds, 5 assists. This will be his 6th and 7th free throw attempts of the night. He's missed 1. Now 2.
Yeah, and the Pels might have to consider sending some help for Robinson Earl.
If you're just joining us, Jonas has 4 fouls. Cody Zeller not available with a bad ankle. Jonas, by the way, does have his 16th double-double. And Sengun goes 1 of 2. She picked up on that follow-up dunk to give him the double-double. Then he stole the inbounds and had it stripped from him. 70-65 New Orleans. Z drives on Sengun, floats it up short with a left hand, got his own rebound, lays it up. Oh, doesn't get the roll, but a foul on Dylan Brooks.
That's nice, though. That's nice. Doesn't get the and one chance, but
the second follow-up shot went a little higher off the window, I think, than it was necessary. Still almost got the roll.
I mean, so far right now, this is Zion Williamson's type of game. Even though it's muddy and it's half court, but it's physical.
Missed the free throw.
Z, come on, help me out. I'm talking nice about you. Come on, help me out here.
Man.
But I mean, this is his kind of game because he's the best opportunity, the best chance to play through that physical style.
Got that one. 16th 20-point game of the year for Williamson. And I got a feeling we're going to win this one. We're going to need 30.
Oh, look, just give it to him because Houston is giving him Dylan Brooks defensively, and Dylan Brooks can't guard it.
All right, left free throw line extended. Sengun drives now the double, spins out of it, lays it in. That is outstanding.
Yeah, but you double him and still you give him the baseline. If you're going to double him, you got to pinch him harder than that, not give him the baseline.
Sengun might score the rest of the points in this quarter. Zion drives right at Sengun, throws it up, no. And look, if I'm Houston, I'm following Williamson every time because he has not proven he can make free throws. And if they go 1 out of 2 every trip, that's a win for the Rockets. Now,
hopefully they're going to foul him enough to get into a good rhythm because he was just at the foul line. So let's see here.
That's 2 on Sengun. On cue.
Well, not the rhythm.
71-67. So again, we go 1 or 2 at the line. They get 2. They cut into the deficit. Williamson is shaking his head, but we've seen this all year. He has been in the 60s all year.
He's got to get up to the 70s. He just has to.
Missed them both? Yep.
Yeah.
Keep following him.
Yeah,
if you're Houston.
Yeah, if you're Houston, that's exactly what you should do.
Keep following him.
I mean, you got to get up into the 70s if you're not, because you get to the line too often.
All right, Sengun. Cross court over to Van Vliet. Picked up by Jones. I'd give it back to Sengun personally. Van Vliet, bounce feed to Brooks. Drives into the lane. There's Sengun. Fake a 3. Take a 3. Rinse the 3 with no time left on the shot clock.
Oh, you know what? Until he proves he can make that shot, you got to give him that shot.
First 3-point attempt of the night.
And he wouldn't have shot it if the shot clock wasn't down.
He's got 22. Leading scorer. Ingram. Think those missed free throws are coming back now? We've missed 7 tonight. Herb into the lane. Euro. Throw it up on the left hand. Short. Got his own board. Blocked from behind by Smith. Got it back again to JRE. Left corner 3. Nope. Weak side rebound. Knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. Good hustle there on the boards. Trey Murphy, Najee Marshall in. Did I mention the word frustrating? Just let you know.
A little bit frustrating.
Little bit.
But look,
we got a long way to go.
We knew this was coming.
Yes, we did.
We knew it was coming. And this is one of those games where Houston forces you to beat them at their game.
Well, Pell's up 1 here, 4:16 left in the third. Ingram got to float it into JRE. Now at the nail, Najee Marshall. Shovels back to Ingram. Tari Eason in. Ingram drives right by him and lays it in. He blew right by Tari Eason.
The aggressive Brandon Ingram in this quarter has showed up.
Oh, it's steal
nice
JRE. Yes, got it to Najee.
He stepped on the sideline.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Overplayed and perfect. Stepped on the sideline.
That's made a great play.
Yeah.
Frustrating. Sengun, right wing. Can't leave him alone now. Going to put his right shoulder down, spin. No bucket. Bill Kennedy called the foul on the floor. What he did not call was Sengun literally lowering his shoulder and barreling into Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Just kind of let that one go. All right, we're over the limit. Sengun is having himself a third quarter. I told you he was going to dominate once Jonas left the floor and he's proven me right, unfortunately. Nobody on the floor can stop him.
No signs.
To me, their most improved player is this guy at the line. First free throw is good. Game high 23 for Sengun. Pels lead 73-71. We got 3:53 left in the third. After this free throw, we'll wait. And it's good. He has scored their last 10 points.
So they're being smart offensively. They're feeding the guy that can't be stopped.
73-72, 24 for Sengun. Ingram spins into the lane. Bounce feed to JRE. Reverse layup with his back to the stanchion.
Oh, very nice.
Good.
That's a tough angle.
By the way, Sengun's season high is 31. And they're looking to get it to him again.
Jose's 3 seconds defensively. Yeah.
So even when he's got the ball, he's got us. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do defensively on him, and that gets everybody else out of position.
Well, Jose half commits. He rotates halfway over, and if you're going to do it, you got to go all the way. Because when you stop in the lane and just plant there, and Bleak makes the free throw, you stop in the lane, just plant there, you're going to pick up that technical foul.
Every point is huge in this game. That's a technical free throw. They're 17 of 22. We're 11 of 18. Van Vliet, left side to Sengun, now around the perimeter. Right corner, Eason goes baseline, shovels to Smith, bump, throws it up. No, great job, and they get the rebound again with Smith and dunks it in. Complete and utter frustration. 75-75.
Do everything but finish it.
Exactly. Now, Ingram.
Pelicans are actually out rebounding them 32-30.
Doesn't feel that way.
Yeah, it does not.
Ingram doubled to Najee. Drives on Eason all the way in. He can't get the N1 layup again. They're going to have to earn it at the line. So that is a foul on the Rockets. That will be charged to Eason, I believe. And with that, we'll have a timeout. 2:55 left. Third quarter. We're all tied at 75 in the Pelicans Radio Network.
On Christmas Day, SiriusXM NBA Radio decks the halls with basketball. 5 games.
Jonas to the rim for the slam.
The biggest stars.
LeBron on a full speed end-to-end thunder dunk.
All day long.
Luka hits another three.
The ultimate stocking stuffer for NBA fans.
Jabbed it. Joel Embiid.
The action starts at noon Eastern on NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SiriusXM app.
Get your basketball fix every afternoon on SiriusXM NBA Radio. Hear Justin Termini. If you don't play as a team, you can't win. And former Sixth Man of the Year, Eddie Johnson.
Let those guys in the front office run the damn team.
Plus, hear exclusive interviews from some of the top names around the game.
Charles Barkley, the Hall of Famer.
Reporters can never get into it with players. That's my rule of thumb.
Catch Justin and Eddie, NBA Today, 4 to 7 Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, or on the SiriusXM app. The fantasy football playoffs are here, and you need fantasy sports radio now more than ever. After a grinding season of injuries, waiver moves, and start-sit decisions, the finish line is in sight.
Don't think of it through the lens of your own team. Think, who are the teams I'm going to be playing? Can I prevent their rosters from getting better?
But making the wrong move could mean the difference between glory or defeat.
Every week, Mike Evans is either scoring or putting up some numbers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Don't lose because you weren't listening. Channel 87 and on the SiriusXM app.
Turn up the joy this holiday season with SiriusXM Jolly Christmas. A channel stuffed with a sleigh load of nothing but upbeat, Merry Christmas, feel good, and this Christmas, holiday favorites.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, let's go.
For maximum merry, unwrapped Jolly Christmas. Now on Channel 105 and anytime in the SiriusXM app. Free with all trials and popular plans.
Hey, everyone, this is Rick Kamla from Give and Go on NBA Radio. When longtime NBA forward Sean Marion joined the show, we asked if he believes he should be in the Naismith Hall of Fame.
I can't control whether I should be in there or not. It's not in my control. Do I think I've done everything and fit the criteria for what they want? Well, yes, I'm not going to sit here and deny that, of course. But it's not for my decision to make. It's not for me.
To hear the full interview with Sean Marion or any of our interviews you might have missed, check them out anytime on the SiriusXM app by searching NBA Radio.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And we got a great ball game, 75-75. As Najee Marshall out of the timeout, knocks the free throw down. Pell's up now 76-75, 2:55 left in this third quarter, where the Rockets have outscored us 28-25. Missed him. I missed the second. Hey, we go 1 of 2 at the free throw line every time. I don't think that's ideal.
Well, that's going to get you on the short end of the stick.
It already is getting us. They tried it. Entry feed to Sengun and JRE with a step in and steal. Now Ingram, one-on-one with Sengun. Starts, stops, spins right, spins left. Got him up in the air. Put it up, Ingram.
Yeah.
No! Another N1 attempt goes astray. That nearly went in, but Sengun bit on the pump fake.
Yeah, finally. That's a nice play by Brandon Ingram. Other end, fantastic play by Robinson Earl.
No doubt.
He fronted him. They tried to lob it, and he's athletic enough to get to the lob.
Free throw good. We were talking during the break, folks, about the Pelicans' fast break opportunities. We've got 0 points. Folks, we don't have a fast break attempt. And that is strictly due to the Rockets' transition defense.
It's the best transition defense I've seen this season.
I mean, you've got turnovers and you can't convert because they're getting back.
I mean, they get at least 4 guys back, it seems, every fast break opportunity.
All right, Ingram does make both free throws. Pell's up 78-75. Van Vliet, one-on-one with Alvarado. Through the legs 3 times. Now right in the lane, Sengun, take it hard to the rack, throwing it up short. Tip, somebody get it. Murphy.
Oh, come out.
Somebody get it.
Mercy.
Eason got it, got a shot block. Now Smith lays it in.
There's about at least a couple of Pells down there with the ball in the scrum, and neither come out with it.
24 for Jabari Smith Jr. Ingram pops a nail jumper. Got it. Rim, glass, good.
That's a home bounce right there.
No doubt. Ingram's having a whale of a quarter. That's 12 for him in this period. 15 overall. Now Van Vliet, left block, no look pass over to Eason for 3. No. And Jabari Smith goes over the back on Brandon Ingram. Let's walk back the other way and shoot free throws, shall we?
Jabari Smith is holding up his hands like, well, hold on. That hadn't been a foul all night. I've been fouling guys like that all night.
We're starting to get a glimpse of why Houston is so good defensively. Just a little bit of a glimpse.
Look, Willie Green said
he did.
They are a team that plays with their hands, and they get physical.
And they get away with it.
Yeah, and they get away. Look, we saw this with the Pistons. We've seen this with other teams in NBA history where if you're that physical, at some point, officials just kind of say, well, that's just the way they play. And then they're not going to call every foul. So if I'm Houston, that's perfect. You play that way until they force you not to play that way.
All right, Ingram's free throw is good. Second one. That's good. It's a 14-point third quarter for Brandon Ingram.
I mean, Houston's like Dylan Brooks and Pat Beverly and Draymond Green and guys like that. They play that way until you force them not to play that way.
82-77 New Orleans, 1:15 left third quarter. Van Vliet, little crossover move, stops top of the key, looking for a cutter, finds Aaron Holiday left wing. Najee on the switch. Back to Eason. Posting up.
Nice.
Another great job by JRE to knock it out of bounds.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl is doing a whale of a job. Now, yeah, Sengun is scoring on him, but he's making him work because he's fronting him.
1.9 on the shot clock. So Holiday, far sideline. Don't give him anything easy. Get it to Van Vliet. Left wing 3, or right wing 3, no good. That wasn't easy. Long rebound to Ingram. 60 seconds left in the third quarter. Ingram up top. Trey, deep three. Front iron. Rebound, Naj. Back it out. And reset. Shot clock at 9. Najee. Get it to Ingram. One-on-one with Sengun. Mid-range, right of the lane. No. And a rebound to Sengun. That's a shot.
Yeah.
And he's had a great quarter.
Yes, it is.
Van Vliet, 2-man game with Sengun. Drives in, got away with a walk. Throws it. Long rebound taken by Alvarado. 3-on-2. Jose. Nope, we botched that again.
What are we doing?
Out of bounds. We cannot even get a fast break attempt.
Well, Bill Kennedy isn't even in the play, and he's calling that one. I mean, Jose, nobody stops the basketball. All Jose's got to do is go to the rim and lay it in. But he tries to make a pass in tight quarters to Najee, and the Pels deflected out of bounds. Until they stop the basketball, you keep going with the basketball.
I mean, that's right in Jose's wheelhouse. And he didn't want to take the shot. So 5-point lead, shot clock, game clock, 1 second apart. Alvarado, Marshall, Dyson Daniels just checked in along with Herb Jones and Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Sengun's played the entire third quarter. He has not come out once. He's going to spin and get poked in the eye by Alvarado.
Yeah, you got him.
So 2 free throws coming up for Sengun. Again, inadvertent. Jose seeing if he's okay. Sengun's in a catcher's crouch. And now we'll switch offense for defense. Ingram and Murphy will come back in along with McCollum. So Sengun got poked in the eye.
Yeah, only good of this is the Bills get the last possession of the quarter, but you hate to see a guy get poked in the eye.
Sengun a rebound away. Actually, no, he's got his double-double. He just got it in that flurry the last possession. Sengun maybe lost the contact.
Yeah, he's taking a 30-second. Maybe is he bleeding?
Is it
I think he might be bleeding.
Infectious delay, as they call
I think that
in
might,
the NBA.
That might be some blood.
All right, so let's reset things here. 9.1 seconds left in the third quarter. Yep, looks like he's got a little blood on the nose. New Orleans 82, Houston 77. It's turned into a duel here. Zion's got 21 points. He's on the bench right now. Jabari Smith Jr. and Alperen Sengun have 24 points each. And by the way, Jabari Smith Jr. is a rebound away from a double-double. So those two guys are going to have double-doubles by the time this is said and done.
I mean, if a basketball...
Not bad for young talent on this Houston roster.
Yeah, if a basketball game was a brass knuckles fight, this would be it.
No question. We got 2 more games against these guys. Again, game 1 was a heartbreaker in Houston, lost by 3. I mean, gave that one away. All right, Sengun's had a while to kind of shake it off. Doesn't really talk to the basketball at the free throw line like he used to. Free throw is good. What a dominant third quarter he's had. He's got 25 now. Sengun last night against Dallas had 22, but he only played 25 minutes. He's played 31 tonight, and he might play 40 before it's said and done. Got them both.
Yeah, he had 22 and 15 in those 20-some minutes.
82-79, shot clock off. Williamson into the front court. Got a pick from JRE. Dribble it off a foot, got it back, and laid it in. 1 second left. Inbound Van Vliet, and he won't get it off. So Zion ends the third quarter with 23 points, and the Pels actually increase their halftime lead by 1 as we head to the fourth, 84-79.
Mental toughness is going to be tested in this final quarter because you know what Houston is. Can the Pels basically grit their way to the finish line?
We'll have it for you when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest names in the NBA stop by the starting lineup.
Ian Eagle, who was kind enough to join us. Is it true that the worst experience of your career was working with me on that all-star practice that we did that one year?
It is. Yeah, that was the bottom. There was a moment post that it was like PTSD. I was like, how do I do this?
Join the fun weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app.
Dashing through the field on Channel 88. Catch the Sunday Drive. Playoffs on the way.
This is Steve Torrey. Join Bill Leckus and me for a Christmas Eve edition of the Sunday Drive at noon Eastern.
Touchdown!
For live listen-ins, guests, and fantasy analysis around the NFL. Then catch a Christmas Day triple header between the Raiders, Chiefs, Giants and Eagles, Ravens, and 49ers on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
It's college football bowl season. And from Yankee Stadium to Fenway Park and from Pasadena to New Orleans, listen to every bowl game on Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
I love this matchup.
We're counting down to kickoff on College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and our suite of Power 5 Conference Channel, 371 to 375.
Man, I think this one's fun for a lot of different reasons. You know they've got to be fired up on Cloud 9 for this game.
Find the complete bowl season schedule at SiriusXM.com/college football.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
All right, buckle up, baby. Saturday night, the Smoothie King Center, 84-79. New Orleans leads Houston. It's going to be a heck of a quarter, JD, and it would be a tremendous get if you could finish it off.
These teams are grappling. Pills with a 50-32 advantage, points in the paint. So we know where their bread is buttered.
Red Zion at the nail, one-on-one with Amen Thompson. He got triple teamed. He got hacked. Finally, Bill Kennedy bails us all out with a late whistle on Jayshawn Tate. That almost did not happen. And I'm talking about the whistle blowing.
And he gets the free throws.
Yeah. Now, can he make them? All right, yeah. Trey Murphy on the floor along with C.J. McCollum, Dyson Daniels, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Zion's got 23. He's 4 of 8, though, at the free throw line. It's been a rough night. Got that one. Every point is huge. The Rockets with Amen Thompson, Aaron Holiday, Tari Eason, Jeff Green, Jayshawn Tate. So their bench is in. They're giving their frontline guys a break here to start the fourth. Klang with the second free throw. Again, it's 1 out of 2 every time. Holiday left wing, drives on McCollum, stops left block. Gets to the trailing Thompson, goes up, he got blocked, but a foul on New Orleans. Looks like it's on Murphy.
You're in great position if you stay vertical with the hands.
Ooh. Trey looked like he did.
Yeah. No, Trey goes down for the block. Right there.
Okay.
And if he
did go straight, he went straight up with the body.
Yeah, but he swings down with the hands, and that's the foul.
So Thompson, the 4th pick in the draft this year, rookie, played 2 years at overtime elite in Atlanta. Season high 9 points. We saw him in the preseason. I mean, he was all over the place that afternoon. So he took on the Rockets, but hadn't had a whole lot of playing time this year. His twin brother, Asar, was drafted 5th by the Pistons. We already saw him earlier this year. As Amen goes 1 out of 2. How about that? Twin brothers drafted 4th and 5th.
That's phenomenal.
It is. Now Z, top of the key. Thompson, that's Tate on him. Around the perimeter, right corner, JRE for 3. No.
No. Yeah, not exactly sure that's the shot you want.
Tari East on the rebound. Now Tate, between circles, Holiday, the youngest Holiday brother. And I heard a whistle.
Yeah, CJ got him out high.
That is McCollum's second, team second. We haven't played 1 minute of the fourth, and we already have 2 team fouls. Not good. Inbound Uncle Jeff Green, chest it to Holiday, right wing 3. Of course, 85-83.
A Holiday making a bucket in the Smoothie King Center does not sound foreign.
By the way, the career high point total for Aaron Holiday, right here against the Pels. As Eason just goes right over JRE, steals and lays it in, and we're tied at 85. So that 5-point fourth quarter lead didn't last very long. It lasted about 85 seconds. Now McCollum around the perimeter to Trey. Trey, kick it to Daniels, right corner three. Those are not the guys you want shooting threes.
Well, the Rockets are playing perfect in rotation because they're getting the guys to shoot it that they want to shoot it.
Tate behind the back. Bumps in, double pump. Now the help, lefty throw, good. Are we going to call timeout?
I mean, the help is coming. He shot that 1-on-3 basically.
So you've had Robinson, Earl, and Daniels take corner threes the last two possessions. Now Dyson goes baseline, misses the layup. We get it back. Why are we not dunking the ball? Now Zion powers in on Tate, misses the finger roll. Tate got the rebound on the baseline. It's not going to end well, I imagine, as Thompson goes up for the dunk, misses that, but we foul him. So we're missing threes, we're missing point-blank shots, and now Houston's got all the momentum and a 2-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Thompson drew the foul on McCollum. I don't have much to add to that. Free throw is good.
Or as my partner would say,
So Jonas will check in for JRE, who had his moments, but
a lot of time, the thing is, a 3 or 4 point deficit against this team feels like 13 or 14.
And here's the thing, you were just up 5, and it went away quick. Missed the second. Rebound Williamson. 9-0 run for the Rockets. Not a good time to have it. Trey fakes the three. Fakes another three. Takes the three. Air ball.
Yeah, he got hit on the wrist.
Late whistle, foul on Tari Eason. Blow the whistle right away.
Yeah, he got hit on the wrist.
He waited, did C.J. Washington, for the ball to actually hit the court before he blew the whistle. So ill-advised foul by the LSU Tiger, Tari Eason. He was drafted 17th last year. So Murphy has been rather quiet tonight. He's only attempted 3 threes. Free throw is good. I mean, they've done a great job on him.
Yeah, but this is where the improvement off the dribble benefits Trey, because they're playing tight defense. They're not giving you the threes, so you got to show them something else.
Like the second. We'll have one more. 88-87 Rockets. We've got 9:31 to go here in New Orleans. You can feel the apprehension right now. Again, their frontline guys are on their bench. They're doing this with their bench. Got them all, did Trey. We're tied at 88. It's a 9-minute, 31-second game now.
I mean, it's a lot of time left, but if this was a football game, you'd feel like the last possession is going to win. A field goal.
Thompson. It's a Green above the right elbow. Over the head to Holiday.
Jonas
and what do we got?
3 seconds.
Yep, good call.
Yeah, Jonas is 3 seconds defensively. He's not guarding anybody. He's got both feet in the paint. And he's pointing to the corner, saying that's where Amin Thompson is, but he's got both feet in the paint. He's not guarding anyone.
So Aaron Holiday will knock down the technical. And every point huge.
Yeah, this isn't the game where you can give away freebies.
They've missed 7 free throws. We've missed 9 free throws.
Rick Barry somewhere rolling over.
Thompson got tripped, maintained his balance though. Up top, Tate, wide open 3, up top short. Eason had the rebound, and then Zion took it away from him. That's 8 boards for Z. Chests it up to 4, Trey. Trey through the legs twice, crosses over, jump feed into the lane, throw it up off the glass. Nope. Nope.
I thought he got a rake across the arm.
I kind of wish he would have just taken a 3. I know what you were saying. As Holiday gets around everybody, gets into the restricted area, and then now Green lays it in with a right hand.
Uncle Jeff took the pass, was looking around. Nobody was guarding, so he says, okay, I guess I'll go and lay it in.
Is it me or we have just stopped making shots here?
That's not you.
Zion right in the lane. Doubled. Get it to CJ. Up top, Trey. Fake. Free ball, left wing. Got it.
There you go. Good. Ask and you shall receive the 3.
Take that 3, Trey. We're tied at 91. Double figures for Murphy with 11.
And that's a simple pump fake. Now, he's got him in rotation, but a pump fake to get himself open.
Holiday splits defenders. Dyson with the steal.
That's on Holiday.
And they get it back.
How in the...
They get it back. Thompson. Shot clock doesn't recycle. It's at 4. Shot clock now at 3. Thompson just realizes it. Drives. Don't bail him out. Free ball at the buzzer. Air ball. Shot clock violation. But again, we go through it before.
That's a fast break.
Dyson Daniels got a steal. And we can't even cross the timeline with it because they get it back.
I mean, they are a scrappy team, and they just don't give up possessions.
Ime Udoka. Because if this was last year,
look, that's a
somebody would have had a highlight dunk.
I mean, that's been like 4 of those tonight. Three on Jonas, and that one on Dyson, where the Pelicans had the basketball, had it secured, and Houston took it back.
All right. Ingram back in the game. Murphy left break. Tries to go baseline. Tate cut him off. Now Trey. Up top Jonas. Back to Murphy. Murphy, shot clock at 8. Near steal. Ingram got tripped. We got bailed out by Tyra Eason. That was not a good pass back to Ingram, who had to reach for it.
Ingram's down.
Yeah, I hope he didn't pull anything.
Because he kind of did the splits, and I don't know if he...
I hope he didn't pull anything.
I hope he didn't pull anything, and I hope he didn't roll an ankle in the process.
No, I'm thinking about a pulled, thigh or. I think he's okay. Oh, see, that's what I'm afraid of. Like a groin.
Yeah.
He's in a catcher's crouch right now. Now he's up. Ingram going to inbound it to Valanciunas. Jonas looking for a cutter. Can't find him. Can't find him. Whistle. Jonas got called for another offensive foul. All of that.
That's 5.
Van Vliet tried to run through the screen. Hip check for Jonas.
Van Vliet sold
Can
it.
we call can we look at this for a flop, ladies and gentlemen?
I mean,
that's 5.
That would be worth looking at, to be honest, I think.
I don't know if at this point you got anything to lose but to challenge this.
I don't think you got anything to lose.
That's 5 fouls on Valanciunas, and we let it go.
That looks questionable.
And now when Jonas goes out, Sengun comes in along with Van Vliet. Van Vliet, shot fake, drives, pushes off, backs it out beyond the arc. Shot clock at 8. Get it to Eason, slashing into the paint, stripped by McCollum, but out of bounds, and it'll go back to Houston with 4.8 on the shot clock.
Dyson Daniels with a nice defensive job to front Sengun.
We're tied at 91.
And not allow that pass.
We'll get it into Sengun here, go to work on JRE. Hand it off to Van Vliet. Mid-range, down, nothing but net. Like I said, that guy wishes he could play against us every single night.
He shoots rainbows. And, I mean, he's only 3 of 10 from the field in this one.
But he will make it at the worst possible time for a Pelican. Ingram answers. Left free throw line extended mid-range.
Score looks okay on that one.
19 for Ingram. He had 3 at halftime. Tied at 93, 6:35 to go. Again, buckle up, folks. Sengun powers into the lane. Got away with a walk. Shovels it to Green. Throws up a brick. Ball deflected, and somehow Trey Murphy ends up with it.
Sengun's going through defenders.
Ingram around JRE pick. Jump feed out to Trey. Back to JRE. Right to the top 3. Not the guy you want. Not the guy you want taking it through. Easy rebound. He's 0 for 3. Sengun fouled by Ingram. And again, Trey Murphy cannot pass that shot up.
Well, he can't pass that shot up.
He can't.
And Jeremiah Robinson-Earl has to understand the situation he's in. Even though he's wide open, he's got to, at some point, he's got to register. There's kind of a reason they're allowing me these shots wide open.
Timeout on the floor. 6:02 to go. We're all knotted up. New Orleans 93, Houston 93 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you want to bet on sports. played on a field or ice or courts.
Bet Rivers is the place.
Over, under, money line. In-game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great. But with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Guys, since Ja Morant returned, he has not lost. The Pels will face them again on Tuesday. Right now, Grizzlies and Hawks knotted up at 88, 113 left in the third. A full scoreboard coming up in Pelicans OT. Back to y'all.
All right, Gus tied here as well. Pelicans in Houston, 93-93 with 6:02 to go in the Smoothie King Center. By the way, you want to explain to me, John DeShazer, how the Rockets are 2-10 away from home? You want to explain that one to me?
I got no idea. Because, I mean, they play hard, and you can't score against them, and they play physical, and they've got no business being 2-10.
All right. Brooks going to inbound to Van Vliet. Jeff Green, Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr. Both those guys have double-doubles. Sengun and Smith, 26-10 and 24-10. Van Vliet for three, left break, no. Weak side rebound, Trey Murphy.
Dyson did a nice job. He leaked off Van Vliet to force Sengun to pass it back out, and then he gets out and challenges the jumper.
Zion, Murphy, JRE, Daniels, and Ingram. Three ball.
That's perfect.
Trey.
That's perfect.
On cue, left wing, and down.
Jeremiah Robinson-Earl with the screen off the ball gets Jeff Green lost against Trey Murphy, and Trey Murphy with the three.
3 of 5 from distance for Trey. He's got 14. Pels lead 96-93. Starting to get to crunch time here. Van Vliet. Chest it to Brooks. Left wing three. That's off the mark. That's an air ball. Sengun saved it to JRE. Look out! Murphy almost lost it. Now Zion. Chest it to Trey. Oh, fake a three. And a hold by Sengun, who immediately holds up the left index finger.
Sengun admit the foul?
That's a first.
It is Christmas.
It is. It's the season of giving. I've never seen that.
But that's perfect by Trey, because he just makes a three, and Sengun says, look, you won't get another one. You won't get this one.
All right, nobody has any more fouls to give. Each team with 4 now. Sengun has 4 personal. All right, Ingram got to inbound it here.
Oh, right there.
Get it to Dyson. Now Dyson will get it out long between circles. 1-on-1 with Dylan Brooks. Lost it. Jeff Green stuck a hand in there. Dyson did not give it up, and we're lucky we got it back. Shot clock at 9. I don't know if you want him handling the ball either.
I was about to say, you got Brandon Ingram and you got Zion Williamson both on the floor.
Floated into JRE. Now Zion. Kick it to Dyson, right corner three. No. Ball deflected. I don't understand. We got guys that have not made threes that are taking threes. Sengun in the lane. He ain't missing. Or he's going to get fouled.
Yeah, he's got the mismatch. He's being guarded by Brandon Ingram. And B.I. does not play over the top to force them to lob it into him, where he's got a better chance of defending and he's playing behind him. And that's just going to be a foul on B.I. He's going to take him every time. He can't play behind Sengun.
So Sengun's had a monster back-to-back. When you go back to Houston last night and now tonight.
I mean, Sengun makes the first foul shot. Sengun listed at 243. And Brandon Ingram listed at 190 pounds. That's probably after a couple of three pieces at Popeyes. And him playing behind Sengun isn't going to work. He's got to get over the top of him and force that lob pass.
McCollum in for JRE. Sengun, 8th double-double of the year. His 15th 20-point game. And now with those two free throws, give him a game-high 28.
And Valanciunas back in.
Yep.
So he's going to have to be really careful on defense.
Zion, one-on-one with Smith. Right-hand drive. Got the lay-in with the left hand from the right side.
Now, look, folks, don't take this the wrong way. Z got skinny on that layup. He got between a couple of defenders.
And now we stop play here.
Somebody's bleeding. There's blood somewhere.
Okay. As Billy Kennedy.
Or maybe just a wet spot.
Okay.
Wet spot.
We'll wipe it up here. It's 98-95. Zion's got 26 points and 8 rebounds. And you got a 3-point lead. And we're really now getting to the point where it's about stops.
So here's the thing. Somebody spilled a drink over there, I guess. Zion's going to have the ball in his hands. Now, his teammates are going to have to bail him out a little bit. Somebody's going to have to make some jumpers because
there's too much activity in the lane, and there are too many hands that are going to be going for strips on Zion driving to the bucket.
And they're building a wall, so they're not going to allow him to continue to get to the rim.
All right, they're going to call a timeout, a full timeout here. We'll take it with them. Final media timeout. 98-95 New Orleans. Houston ball when we come out of the break with 4:15 left in the fourth quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Off-season trades can energize a fan base.
Juan Soto to the Yankees. Look at our lineup, baby.
But on Sports Grid Radio, a trade could also move the odds.
The Yankees shoot up the board to now being the third choice. They are 8-1.
The only place to get the impact every move has on the sports books is Sports Grid Radio.
They are also now the favorites to win the American League at 4-1.
Get a winning edge and become a better with Sports Grid Radio, channel 159, and on the SiriusXM app.
Discover a world of dancehall and Afrobeats with a reggae icon as your musical guide.
Mr. Lover, this is Sugar!
Sharing bouncy beats and unique island vibes from Sean Paul, Lady Saw, and more.
Just give it a light and pass the job. More classics, reggae, and new music from all over.
On his very own channel.
Shaggy's Bombastic Radio.
Channel 332 on most radios and always on the SiriusXM app. Just search
Shaggy! Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine break down the biggest stories in the NBA on the starting lineup.
I understand the counseling part by having him go to talk to somebody, but you really think that's going to change the way that Draymond Green plays? And if it does, is that actually a good thing? To me, he's just got to find the line where he can be competitive, he can be physical, without crossing the line.
Hear more from Frank Isola on the starting lineup. Weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern, only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app.
Let's go, football fans.
This week on Let's Go with Tom Brady and Larry Fitzgerald and me, Jim Gray.
Christian McCaffrey.
In my mind, the MVP favorite, according to his quarterback, too, Brock Purdy.
That means a lot. I don't get into all the award stuff. Being in the conversation is an honor. If I had my vote, it'd be Brock as the MVP. He's been unbelievable.
Listen to Let's Go this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio and anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
NBA Radio on SiriusXM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid,
to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
4:15 to go. Smoothie King Center, fourth quarter, 98-95. Pelicans lead the Rockets. Houston ball out of the timeout, 20 on the shot clock. Dylan Brooks, Jeff Green, Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Sengun, Fred VanVleet on the floor for Houston. Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Jonas Valanciunas, C.J. McCollum, Trey Murphy on the floor for the Pels. Brooks will cross the timeline, center circle. Brandon Ingram's got him. Bounce feed to Sengun above the left elbow. Remember, Valanciunas has 5 fouls, and now he's got 6.
That's 6.
And it happened so cheaply. Yeah,
but he makes the contact on him.
No, it's a foul.
Yeah,
but,
a foul.
I mean, at least deck him if you're going to foul him. Just don't touch him.
Well, see, the simple thing is back off him because you know he does not want to shoot a jumper. You know he doesn't.
So now you got another problem. Jonas is fouled out, and now JRE comes back into the game. And he just has had a rough night. He's just been big.
Well, if you're Houston, you're playing 5-on-4 defensively because you want Jeremiah Robinson Earl to take a shot.
Rim glass good with the free throw.
And I mean, why not? Robinson Earl, 1 of 4 from the floor, 0 for 3 from 3. So if you're Houston, you're begging JRE to take the shot.
All right, Willie Green will take a timeout, barring the Billy Donovan book. So we'll take a 1-minute break here. 98-96 Pelicans, 4:06 to go on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's time! The New Orleans Pelicans have planned a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways for the best fans in the NBA. The Pelican hat is back. It's in a special Mardi Gras edition for the Carnival Celebration Night versus the Suns. Also, there's a City Edition fan chain for the in-season tournament tip-off versus the Mavericks. There's even a Pelican sweater koozie for the holiday hoop-tacular game versus the Grizzlies, and so much more. To buy tickets and see the full promotional calendar, head over to Pelicans.com today.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading away with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
All right, Sengun with his second free throw. If he converts, he'll get 30. He is 12 of 14 at the free throw line tonight. Wow.
That's a lot. But legit. I mean,
got them both.
Those have been fouling him.
I don't see anybody with us having 15 free throws. Zion drives center of the lane. Right hand layup good.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gets to the right hand and leaves it in.
28 for Z. Again, it's about stops now. 100-97 New Orleans. VanVleet. Up top, Uncle Jeff. Chester to Smith.
JRE's got a front end.
Now Sengun right of the lane. Cross-court pass over to Dylan Brooks. Splits 3 defenders. Shovels to Sengun. And a dunk.
JRE rotates over to help because Brandon Ingram on the rotation. Dylan Brooks get by him. And then that's an easy dunk at the rim for Sengun.
Who's got 32. That's a season high. Zion. Bumped by Sengun. Crosses. Loses it out of bounds. That's what I was afraid of. Those are the things that are going to start to happen when Zion drives into the lane because they're just too active with their hands.
Yeah, well, they've got everybody zeroed in on Zion Williamson, and they're really not guarding anybody else. They're not afraid of anybody else. They're not respecting anybody else.
Timeout on the floor. So Houston will take the timeout. By the way, Sengun tonight, that's his career high free throw attempts per game with 15. His career high points in a game is 33, which he's going to get unless something drastic happens because he's getting the ball every time from now on. 100-99, New Orleans leads. 3:14 to go. We just turned it over for the 14th time in this game.
And I mean, give Houston credit. Houston understands where the well is, and they're going to it, and that's Sengun. And so now the Pelicans will have to do something defensively to be able to shut that down. Now, that last time, unfortunately, Brandon Ingram goes for the steal, and Dylan Brooks goes by him to get to the rim, and then, JRE rotates over. And I understand the help concept, but JRE's got to be conscious of where Sengun is, and the Pelicans have to simply do a better job of staying in front of that offensive player. You can't be giving away dunks and layups at this point.
No, stops are too precious. And that last possession for New Orleans offensively, we didn't even get a shot off. So Houston can take the lead with a bucket. You know what's going to happen. They're going to get it to Sengun in the post and let him work.
Yeah, and JRE's going to probably try to overplay him once he gets down in the post.
All right, Van Vliet, center circle, front court. Up top, Sengun above the right elbow. Going to drive right at JRE. Oh, he stripped
nice
it.
Rip.
JRE stripped it
nice
and stole
rip. That
huge.
Is a good defensive play by JRE.
Now Zion up top. Sengun on the switch. Shovels it to Trey. Close out Smith. Now McCollum. Float it to Ingram, right elbow. One-on-one with Brooks. Shot clock at 4. Drives in. Hang, throw it out to Trey. Left wing 3. No, that was off his hand, but a long rebound near side to Ingram. 2:30 to go. We're up 1. Ingram one-on-one with Brooks. Spins. Baseline jumper. Fall away. Nope. And a rebound, Brooks. Woo. 2:15 to go. Sengun spins into the lane. Off the glass and in. Career high 34 for Sengun. Houston with a 1-point lead.
Well, there was an opportunity there to double him.
Now McCollum fakes the 3. Kick it to Zion. Lost it. Zion was going baseline. That's a miscommunication. And this is Houston's game to lose now. They're up 1, and it feels like they're up 10.
And the Bills just have not been able to get a stop.
Van Vliet will stop in the lane, get it to Sengun, step back. He wants the 3. He's not going to take it. He's going to drive. He's going to fake. He's going to go underneath the hoop. JRE with the strip. Oh, my heavens, we got it back with McCollum. Up the floor, Ingram. What a play by Robinson Earl.
Fantastic. A couple of plays defensively.
You need a bucket. Ingram to Murphy.
Oh, let him post. Give it to him.
Can't give it to him. Ingram now. Drives. Fall away 15-footer. That's not even close. Rebound Smith. We can't make a shot when it counts. Sengun's running the floor. Spins in. And a foul on McCollum. So, again, as I mentioned earlier, this is Houston's game. Pels can't make a shot. Sengun got away with, 4 steps. They don't call that. And the best game that Alperen Sengun's ever played in his life is happening right in front of us.
Pels weren't patient enough on offense to allow Zion Williamson to repost.
Short with the free throw. Still 101-100 with 65 seconds to go. Problem is we can't score anymore.
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean,
if it ain't one thing, it's another.
If you spread them out, you can get Zion on the post, but you got to be patient enough to give it to him.
Can he miss both? No. 102-100, 35 for Sengun. But again, we're turning it over or missing shots. One or the other. Zion, hounded by Brooks. Got it to Murphy. Murphy drives right-hand top of the key. Picks up his dribble. This is not a confident offensive group right now. McCollum, bounce feed to Z, left elbow. Starts, stops, drives in. Throws it right through the hands of Jeremiah Robinson Earl. 5 straight empty possessions at the worst possible time.
And Z lost the shoe.
Zion doesn't have a shoe. Smith gets a dunk, and this baby's going to be over. 36.9 seconds to go. Sad. It's sad.
Z can't pass that. He's got to take that shot. He's 3-4 feet from the rim. He's at the restricted area. He's got to take that shot. He's looking to pass, and he's looking to pass to Jeremiah Robinson Earl. He's cutting to the basket. He's got to take that shot because JRE's crashing for the offensive rebound. He ain't looking for that pass.
If you did not see the game on November 10th, where the Pelicans lost by 3 points in Houston, well, you've got the fortune or misfortune of seeing a replay here tonight, because this is exactly what happened in Houston. We're literally giving them the game.
Well, they're God, I hate to say this, but they're mentally out-toughing.
No, look, I was thinking about this a little earlier. They're now our kryptonite.
Yeah, they're mentally out-toughing the Pelicans down the stretch in this game.
So, again, you're down 4, and it's like you're down 15.
I mean,
and again, we've got 16 points in the fourth quarter. 16.
Yeah, being outscored 25-16. I mean, it's like I said, they're just out-toughing you. They're just toughing you.
23-5 points off turnovers.
You got to get up a shot quick here for an offense that has been in the mud. You got to get up a shot quick here and hopefully get a bucket and then hope to get a stop on the other end.
Pels have 1 timeout left. Rockets have 2. Again, the Rockets would have to completely choke this away to lose. Zion up top, get it to Ingram. Slip. Can't get a shot off. They are absolutely locking us down. McCollum lost it. Ball on the deck. Taken by Ingram. Shot clock at 10. Brandon drives in. Kick it to JRE. Up top Trey. Straightaway 3. No. Rebound on the deck. Brooks knocked it out of bounds. It'll go back to New Orleans, but the game's over. How much time just ran off the clock right there?
Too much.
13.8 seconds left. The shot clock is off.
Now, here's the thing. You can get a 3 if you can make a 3. Get a 3, and then you can get a foul, and it's still going to be a one-possession game. But you got to get this thing up quick, and you got to make the 3. And the Pels are 8 of 30 from 3 right now.
Kryptonite. Absolute kryptonite. Ingram. Can't get it in. Can't get it in. Bounce feed to JRE, who dunks it. Wow. All the inbounds.
Yeah, but you need a steal or you need a missed free throw from somebody.
Down 2.
You can't foul that dude.
Nope. Foul Smith. Nope. Nobody's back in the front court. Sengun's going to dunk. Nobody was back there. 106-102. Sengun adds to his career high total now at 37. This is going to be another painful home loss, and everybody's headed for the exits. And against 2 division opponents, Memphis and Houston have come in here and are breaking our hearts here before Christmas.
Well, the thing you don't like is that both teams have been a little bit mentally tougher down the stretch. Now, Houston was a physically tough matchup for the Pels, and they didn't meet that challenge the entire game. There were some spurts where they did, but they didn't meet that challenge the entire game. And both of those teams just kind of gutted it out better than the Pels did down the stretch. And that's something you don't like to say or see.
Points off turnovers. We still don't have any fast break points, by the way. Not a 1.
Not an attempt.
It's incredible. You got points in the paint, but when it counted, they got stops. As a matter of fact, you just didn't make a bucket in the last. I can't even remember the last bucket we had. We had the dunk. The last 350, and the 2 points was the dunk by JRE. So, unless there's a 5-point play in basketball, you're in deep.
Shoot a 3.
Ingram for 3, right wing. No. Followed up by McCollum in 1.6 to go. They inbound to Van Vliet, throws it into the front court, and there's the clock. So we lose 2 games to the Rockets by a combined 5 points.
Well, when you turn it over 16 times for 23 points, and I think they turned it over 18 times for 27 points in Houston. That's what Houston has done. Forced them to turn it over and taken advantage.
Final score, Houston 106, New Orleans 104. Our stay in the 6th spot in the West is short-lived. It lasted 24 hours. So we'll drop out of the top 6. And the Rockets win for just the 3rd time away from home in 10 to 10 losses. So 3-10 now on the road for the Rockets. And the Pelicans dropped to 9-6 at home, and now 2 in a row to division rivals. By the way, the Rockets just snapped a 5-game losing streak to New Orleans in this building. So Ime Udoka, it starts there. Dylan Brooks, Fred VanVleet, and Jeff Green have completely transformed the Houston Rockets into what is going to be a major problem now for the rest of the year. And they are already a major problem to the New Orleans Pelicans, who just